Let me forget my earpiece. Mm. Teresa, can you hear me? You can't hear me. Get on the earpiece. Man, hold on. Let me if you can't hear me. Get access to the ear. They use a different.
Proceed.
Mhm. Where you have to start, so. God. Where you have to start it with.
Because I listened to the video.
Mm-mm.
I listened to the video.
Right? Or we can
Mm,
get to talk to Fitz Bailey. That's a $1 million question because me need 20 minutes with Fitz Bailey right now. Me need 20 minutes with him because obviously there's some disconnect because there's no way that you tell me say in a 2024 yeah. We only go up on the scene and only know nothing where Mark talk about. The people them don't know nothing what Mark talk about. It's the first time I hear it. The first time I hear it.
mhm.
Because nothing at all not happening in a story like that. Me almost 100% sure we never have none of them white suit there. If we have one, we have.
Right, right. I mean, but see, that's the thing. You don't, the public doesn't know what needs to happen. Even if you watch this shit on TV, I mean, I could be, I could think, if I was in Jamaican and I'm seeing this shit, this is just some shit y'all doing on TV, not knowing that this is what they really do in real life.
Right?
You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Because
And
my almost sure say nobody no know say in a sudden death situation, it is supposed to be treated as a crime scene. Like nobody don't know that.
it's
Hence,
better to do all of this up front than be able to simmer it down when you find out it's not a crime scene
mhm,
versus trying to go backwards, which this is going backwards. When he was like, it took 6 weeks, that man was like, it should have took no motherfucker 6 weeks. No possible way it took them 6 motherfucking weeks to say that she was shot and this was a murder. No
right?
possible fucking way that should have happened. Immediately, that should have happened upon taking the body.
Right?
You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Because first of
Upon
all,
taking the body.
Mark attack it. Mark attack it. Everything mash up from upper front. They say because remember everybody will come out and attack. Remember say them come out and I say them did they. Them they are the yard. So everything mash up from right. They say all these different people come at the yard. Everybody a walk up and down. Different footprint, handprint, everything. Everybody just a come and mash up the whole scene now.
But you got to look at that's the cover up though.
Yeah,
You
but
can't. I
but
mean,
guess what? This happen
from the
every time
door,
in Jamaica. This happen all the time at Jamaica do. So even though
so
yeah,
it worked
we can
out that way. It worked out in that favor where everybody was going to come like they normally do.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
walk
was
up.
going to come like they knew, walk up and down. So I mean, just like you said, everybody's DNA is around that motherfucker. Motherfuckers been sweating, walking,
Right,
dropping
right,
shit all over the place,
right.
all
I
types of
move
shit,
things. I
leaning,
move things.
leaning on shit.
Yeah, move all sitting. Thieves, all thieves sitting. Me don't know. They might do all type of things and then come there. Me don't know what I want to do when they come there. This is why I'm not supposed to get let in there. Because when the police reach there, him supposed to bar off the whole thing with the tape them and bar off everybody and nobody care. Everybody have to come out. Everybody have to come out of the house, everybody have to come out of the yard, everybody have to come out of everywhere. A police alone now can do it because it is a crime scene once it's a sudden death. So that
The
me
room
want
was
to,
supposed to be
me
closed
want to,
off from the gate. The room was supposed to be closed off from immediately, completely
listen,
closed off.
you know what would I like to know? Would I like to find out from the police if them know say when them arrive at the scene and it's a sudden death, it is an automatic crime scene. Me want to know if them know that. 'Cause that they say problem. They write the no tree.
Right?
But I know if you don't know. Because if you don't know, it's time for training our own back. Everybody need to train
Need to be
tomorrow
seen.
morning.
There,
Tomorrow
you know,
morning.
what's this? Just like him stating all the shit. I mean, this shit is out there in the world now. The whole motherfucking police force needs to be under investigation. How many of these suits do you really have? Are
Right?
you really equipped with this shit? Because somewhere, somehow, you've been getting money for this shit.
Yeah, you must have
You've
them. Well, no,
been getting money for it.
maybe not even say that. Maybe not even say that because the police, me can't say them have it because obviously we police underpaid and just a lot of confusion right there. So me honestly, me honestly
That's
feel like say,
understandable, but there's certain, but because of situations like this, there's some shit that they're supposed to have.
yeah, them
They're
not have
just
enough.
supposed to have it. If you
Them not
don't have it, then that's an issue right there. I
listen.
understand
We
about
them
the
have
policemen pay, but that has nothing to do with the supplies
no,
that they
yeah, what?
need.
No. Everything under. Everything including supply,
Mhm.
supplies under, vehicle under, camera under,
Yeah,
white suit under. This is why we have a problem, trees. We government. Yeah, tell you. Everything
they
under.
really giving motherfuckers 300% raises. All that shit.
And then you get some $28 million a year and some $30 million a year for the pay all kind of foolishness. When we not have nothing, the police them not have nothing. We not have no we need the things them, we need the white suit them and the good up camera them and all of the something them we use for the crime scene them to catch all of them. All them
Many
something and
crime
the
scenes
man
that
has
I've
to sit for
seen.
foot all kind of we not do so.
As many crime scenes that I've seen on in Jamaica, you don't never see none of that. This takes off and motherfuckers are still walking past and close
hello, them
and
don't have it. Them have two little white suit hang up.
Lord have
When them up here,
mercy.
listen, two little white suit hang up, we have to share for about 100 somebody. Because we don't have enough. Just like
Everybody's
how,
DNA all in the motherfucker.
listen,
Everybody's
just like
DNA.
how, just like how we hospital now have no bed. I see them situation. Them not have no white clothes, them not have no camera, and them not have none of the something
And
them.
ain't no sharing no white clothes. That shit go in the garbage when you done with it. You
Where,
ain't sharing that
no, we
shit.
have to make our one stretch. We have to make it stretch. We have to
Yeah,
make
that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Everybody's DNA is in that motherfucker.
it. First of
So
all, God bless the two. God bless the two where we have hung up.
I got everybody in the whole police force DNA in that motherfucker.
First of all, me know say nobody never did any of the white something over this. So. Because if them did there, if them do something, then all of the other things that would have happened, what we say fear happen like it's a black half, nobody can dead there. It's a crime scene. All the pictures would have been taken. This a police have to hide and I take
And then
two
even
picture.
before the white suits, at least the shoes part of it, if their shoes are supposed to be covered. That's the initiation of going in. Even with going in, like say the police officers going in to look at the body, you're
Yeah.
at least supposed to have your shoes covered. You know what I'm saying? And then you find out, and then you come in with the other motherfucker that's the professional.
All right. Trees.
That's
First of
gonna
all,
put the whole
let
suit
me
on.
let me show you the breakdown start from the beginning with one. First of all, if me call the police now and say somebody is dead, me guarantee you at least maybe 8 to 12 police vehicles are there outside of my gate and 1 million police. Oh, one little tired police go there. One little tired police. Not no police team or no, just this one little tired police, yeah. Because the only two in there at the station, and so the two of them can't left. So one stay and one go.
Mm-mm-mm.
Him not have no food, them not have no nothing, him not have no camera. As a matter of fact, him have him phone and him have to hide and take two
And
picture.
take pictures when
Hello,
you supposed to
sir.
be really
You're
taking
supposed to be
videos
taking
and pictures of
you're sup-
everything.
you're supposed to be taking pictures of every single thing, a million picture and a million video. You're supposed to do. Because this is what you're supposed to do. Which means you're not supposed to fear hiding and take two little picture. Yo, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Eh? Think of one little tired police, you know. Where I like take it to like a picture. None of this, none of this is supposed to be. A whole team I want to go in there, place for seal off with tape, all type of something. Everybody have to get dash out of the house and the place seal off so you can preserve everything in that moment. You can get all the picture of them, all of the swabs, them, all of the whatever dust down and fingerprint and all of the footprint and whatever they did. Everything we can make them understand what happened.
Mm-mm.
None of this not happen. When they look big crowd over there, I walk up and down, I sile up the whole crime scene. Eh? Eh?
All the neighbors is out. They done called folks. Mm-mm. They done
No,
called
no,
the
no.
people. The
We
people
police
that
need training,
called.
please. No,
Of course,
Andrew, come, come,
I
come,
see
come,
that.
come. Listen,
Mm.
Andrew, we need training and we need the things them. We need training for police and then we need the resources them. We need the things. We need the suit them, the white suit them, and the foot something to wear and all of the something them. And the good up camera, everything we can zoom in, good and all type of something. All type of things we need. Eh? Can you imagine the amount of other crime scene where mash up because of them foolishness that where them are going with?
All of them.
And then we can't
The
even blame
police
them
get
because
better
them not have
footage.
them.
The police get better footage and cameras from the bystanders.
First of all, trees, we can't even blame the police them because them they ever have the things them for use. Them they ever have the things to carry them go over there. Them not have nothing. Them never have no staff because of you one go. Not even staff, you
Mm-mm.
know. But they never have staff.
Poet
You know?
Paul.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Paul, Wagwan. Paul, no, 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 no. Paul, listen. We need to train our police. We have to find a way to talk to Fitz. Fitz. We have to find a way to talk to Fitz. Fitz, come here. No, no, no. You have to train every single police a morning. You have to start tomorrow morning. You have to make them know, say, every time them go up on a scene where it's a sudden death, doesn't matter what type of sudden death, whether dead in a sleep, any type of sudden death we have, it is a crime scene.
Right.
Sudden death equal crime scene. We need Fitz to understand and we need to make him tell him police them say, look, every sudden death you go upon is a crime scene. So now the crime scene activate, which means tape off, bar out people, swab down and take picture, video, everything's supposed to activate right there. So because it's a crime scene, because guess what? When you go up on a sudden, just think about this, because it very simple if you really think about it. Imagine you go up on a scene and the person them say, okay, the person no wake up, them dead in them sleep. I can poison somebody in the house poison them last night. That's why
Right.
them no wake up. So it's a sure. So because sure, it is a crime
Whole
scene
house.
and everybody have to get question and everything of them have to check you out and see what you did eat, see if any poison in you, see what cause you finna wake up. So it's an automatic crime scene because I
That's
could have
what I said.
poison.
Nobody else is allowed in there. So if it is a crime scene, you can't get rid of the poison. The whole house is locked down until they determine. Because if the person is poisoned, then that poison is still in that house. They're
Right?
gonna find it.
Poison might in there even if it even dash the way and it gone. But we need one out here and make we go see what I want. We need to check up everything. Because we don't know why she no wake. You understand what I say to you? You can't, and then all of them people will go pack up over the yard will talk about, oh, they thought because a little blood was coming from the nose is a brain aneurysm. No, 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 there's not in the position to decide that. You want to pack up in a place like when appear coroner pack up. Where would come from with no diagnosis? You don't know why she dead. So you come with all your diagnosis, you're a doctor? Sure. You're coroner? And kill is chaka people they come and then them start spread all type of things. Oh, blood was coming from nose, so it must be a brain aneurysm. You cannot know that because there's so much scenarios we can paint out as to why she don't wake. One
Right.
being poison. So because we don't know where one, it is a crime scene. It is an automatic crime scene because we don't know why she didn't wake. It though must just be heart attack and she just not wake. First of all, I cannot sit in gear to bring on all the heart attack. So we need to the whole thing is a crime scene. The police them
Especially
need to
when she was
understand.
healthy. She was healthy. There's nothing wrong with her. So that's where you start at.
You know that me I say? So right away, first of all, the way what Mark, based on what Mark has said, it doesn't even matter. None of it matters. Whether you're healthy, unhealthy, sick, anything, we still is crime scene if it's sudden death because we don't
Mhm.
know if I sit the healthy you give them to push on the death faster. Even if them did that dead. You can still push on the death past somebody where they got dead anyway. So it's
Right.
still it's crime scene, it's crime scene, it's just crime scene until the coroner cut the body there, open it up and look inside and check every organ and everything will happen. Internal and external examination. Until that is done, is a crime scene.
Right.
It's a crime scene. My God, we have to train the police them. No, 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 no. And then the one Fitz him come out the big last week come out and sit and talk about the competent the competence of the force and then we were smart and highly trained and Fitz, there's a lot of confusion because uno do not know what it's supposed to do. So I mean, what is this speech I come out come make so we have faith in our uno and there was no cover up and you're highly trained force and I saw you come out and I saw you come out attack. And do not know where Mark say you fit up on the scene. So we are highly trained and do not know what you're supposed to do on the scene.
6 weeks. He was like 6 weeks. No, that's supposed to be done immediately. Like those 6 weeks in this shit.
First of all, the man say he never yet hear about you go from dead in a sleep to gunshot. Never hear it. In all them time as a police, he has never heard of you go from dead in your sleep to 3 gunshots. Impossible. You can't hide the 3 gunshots so long. There must be, the man said there must be a head. No care what you doing, somewhere mash up on your body trees. For them 3 gunshots, they
Mhm.
go in, somewhere mash up. It no
And it
matter if they,
definitely wouldn't take no 6 motherfucking weeks to figure that out.
hello, me no know if people don't understand how gunshot do skin. Gunshot mash up, There's,
Yeah.
whether far or close or anywhere, mash up your skin. It's steel pan skin coming out at almost million seconds and kind of thing. That shit a mash up. Three of them, in no matter which part the first shot going from. Anywhere it going from mash up. Anywhere. I don't know one place I go mash up. Be a different place would have mash up. Because you gonna fly through this and go through this. Yeah, you mash up your body mash up with 3 gunshots, your body mash up. Unless you line with Tankwell Steel. Only way you no mash up your time is if your body no mash up. With them the shot there.
Mhm.
Listen to me, no man. You can't miss 3 gunshots for so long. Impossible.
For so
That's like
fucking
you know,
long.
you the man I say it is impossible. You never hear about that. Where you go from dead in a sleep to 3 gunshots and you don't know for weeks. Eh? Where? Can't
And he
get
said shit starts with him. He's like, the shit start with me. Like everything falls on he know what the fuck he's supposed to be doing from the door.
mhm.
You're the lead investigator. The shit starts with you.
Yeah, who is the lead investigator upon this, yeah? We don't need to lose on the work. No, not
Right.
for losing the work. No, I do something wrong. Something wrong. Fitz need to come talk up some things. Who? Who is the lead investigator? Listen, whoever just get to that whole staff. Right now, don't need to trade everybody over. It can't work.
Right.
Uno not do nothing what you do in a story. Everything what you have to do, you not do. Eh?
Everybody that was involved in that motherfucker.
Like me can't believe it. It's like when you hear something that you want to say, oh, it's happening in 2024.
Mhm.
I can't think. There's no way uno no know nothing what una do. And then you come out and say, oh, you're highly trained. So which one? Where's the highly trained? Because uno do not know what I did for do. Somebody understand. Eh?
Mhm.
And what kind of training? Uno do not know. Uno better find Mark and make him train them. Find Mark. Listen. Uno need
Right.
to make Mark need
Right.
to Mark need to go across the island and train every police. But everything when step on this, he needs to go say it in front of some police. So do
Right.
some class. Listen, gather them up, and do classes with the police and let them know, hello, when you go on a sudden death scene, it's a automatic crime
Ruthie
scene.
and Jai. Yeah, they
Roofie,
they need to be
enjoy.
trained. They were never. It's like they were never trained, so they need to be trained. It's like this ain't no retraining because you seem like you was never trained.
Right?
This is training. Period. I don't give a fuck
Who,
how long you've been on the
who
force.
did it? Who do no training? One training consists of, we need to talk to Fitz, you know. No, 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 no. Them would have never give me a chance. Just want 20 minutes with Fitz, you know. Yeah, man. Come, come, come. Deputy Commissioner of Police. Come sit down here, so. Make we talk because I want a question we have. I want a question. What kind of training you not give them police here? Because based on this now, we know obviously not training police here good.
What kind of training did you have? Start with that.
What kind of
You,
training? What
you
all
start with
right.
that.
Just give me a breakdown of the whole training thing. Like wanna train them say. Because I wanna know I wanna miss out the whole of your stuff. You like training. Eh? The entire thing where the man say uno no do none of it. The only part you no do is your police hide and take two picture.
God, you supposed to be brawling with that with a camera and video and all that shit.
This is the place for swap down trees for all the prints them and all of the something them and all of the everything. And everything for gather up. Because when them people they come out here no come and walk up and down and a touch, sit and just create some more print than what we need. Or we already just want what in here. So when you just come and bounce around and
And then the woman that who was it? Was it the woman or the man said that they stayed there like an hour after that, after the body was gone, to
yeah.
console him. Y'all done moved around all through that motherfucker.
Yeah. None of that was supposed to happen. None of that was not supposed to happen. And the police will stop that from happening. Because he's supposed to put him tape and bar off everybody and run with everybody from
The
out there.
police
But
left.
him
That police left, and then it was free game.
yeah, because guess what? Guess why a free game? Because it's not a crime scene, you're dead in your sleep.
Uh,
And what they may understand is there is no such thing as that. It's a sudden death, automatic crime scene, right? So you wouldn't think that no, oh, she didn't sleep. And you just come, I don't take two picture and go away. Me not understand. Me not get it. Me not understand it. So much so that the man have time to go buy sitting for fix up floor or whatever. Eh?
paint and all types of shit.
Hello. None of this is supposed to happen because it's supposed to be a crime scene from the first day. From the first day. When you reach the yard, it's a crime scene. Officer, when you pull up at the house, it is a crime scene you pull up at. And it's supposed to be treated like that from the get. So that him not have time to go buy up nothing to fix up the floor and do none of that because it's crime scene. So you wouldn't be able to touch nothing.
And then when they picked him up, they was going to have a party. So that's the whole
Yeah,
nother cleaning that got done.
the man get weak to do whatever he did want to the crime scene.
Mm,
Change up and fix up and all type of something. Even not supposed to have the time
throw
to do that
away
because
and all types of shit.
the police, listen, man, uno cause right this or uno cause the whole right this, you know. Because him not supposed to be able to do that because him not supposed to in there. Based on what Marcus saying, can't be in there. Nobody care in there. The man said not even regular police can go in once it become a crime scene. Them have to have senior officers now deal with this thing. Yeah. You understand me? And not even the whole of the police them can go in for the crime scene. Them have to stay out there so. And then the senior one them in there. We don't have no senior now, no nothing because of one we have. A one come there. A one.
Mm.
A one. There's no senior, no nothing, it's just the one. You
And
understand
somebody
me?
was one of the young ones. So y'all motherfucking police be so young. Lord have mercy.
We not trouble. We country not trouble. Jesus God. God have mercy. Mm-mm. We not trouble.
Y'all police be looking like babies still.
Also, we not trouble. The poor police don't know what to do. The man go there, him don't know what to do. Him don't know say one crime scene. Him don't know say sudden that equal crime scene. And now them have forgot. No, no, no. We have to find the police them tomorrow. Tomorrow. We don't need to get up the whole of them. Get up the whole of them and make them know say, look, sudden death is crime scene, yeah? We don't need to understand that now. so that we don't have a problem here again. The next time this happen where somebody dead suddenly, it's a crime scene. Cause we don't know why them dead. Oh God, common sense alone should all I tell you. Eh? If you have police, common sense supposed to tell police that. Me don't know how she did, you know. And when you go there, everybody in the yard, I say, oh my God, we were up having a good time last night. She went to bed normally and she didn't wake up. It doesn't matter. One on could have dropped something in our food. So we don't know. So we can't work with nothing we not tell we say. So it's not no dead in our sleep. We not work with what we not say. We not take your word for it. Like, she's like, yeah, them just a take them word for it. Oh, she didn't sleep, just take the word for it. And then the newspaper, our next problem too. Because we also take the word for it too, Because we come from big news and say she did in her sleep. We see the news. And Gleaner too. Gleaner is another problem because the Gleaner put it in a film Gleaner say she did in her sleep too. Where do you get the information from? Where do you get that information from that she did in her sleep? Who tell you no? Because as soon as it go by word of mouth and publish it, there was no proof of dead in a sleep. No, sir. It's terrible. Frustrating. My father would have tell me, say, if you stop talking about it because nothing not going to change as long as me the parent. Him say, me not live to see it. Every day him tell me. Mm-hmm. Every day when me at the house and I cuss about things when I want to see happen in Jamaica, like me cuss about things all the time, trees. Me attack, me want ambulance on the road like up here. When people crash, ambulance come and try save people. Like actually ambulance come. You have to wait for somebody to throw you in a one van back. You know what I say? You have to hope so one good Samaritan a pass with one van back for them throw you in it. By the time you reach you all dead, you don't bleed out how long you did this stuff. I bleed out. Some always say you want ambulance, you want be bed in a hospital, you want hospital them to have the bed them like up here where them just move you upon the bed and when you look you just carry one next room and then everything then them just connect it back and everything just connect up fancy and me I say, boy, me wish to see them something there Jamaica. Oxygen tank when I shut on and off because them oxygen tank yeah when we go for the Mandeville hospital from when my grandfather did in at the hospital, like the oxygen tanker in and out, like when my tita just shut off and then it just come back on. I said to the lady, so why the machine do that? And she say, I saw it stay sometimes it just shut off and come. I say, anyway, this not the person got dead.
Right.
We don't
That's
the,
the oxygen.
it's the oxygen this a keep them alive. Me not think you understand what you are saying to me. Me say, excuse me. Then when you take a step, Miss one woman come now with fear map. She have map the floor with this whole sour map water. Yeah, my water want change. I don't care what the place to smell. Want be with this sour map water. Yeah, me say, look at the map water want change. The map water want change. You know, smell it like yeah, wipe the place with the sick people. Sure, me
Sick
care
people.
about that now. Them
You
fucking
you you
sour
you
map
damn
water.
near that you going to the hospital to die from shit you didn't even go there for.
Me I tell you because this sour map water yeah go kill you. And this damn machine you are in and out, in and out, in and out. You understand me with the oxygen. I don't have enough oxygen machine anyway. So it's a lot of confusion. We have a lot of things, there's a lot of problems. I mean, I was a talk, but some father say, you can't stay there because this is from me ban. You know, I live 50. I mean, I said, Jesus, every time he say, me just me, I look for him, me have to keep in mind him age. And me I say, old people always know. Them know what they must say trees. The man know what he must say. The man know what he must say. The man knows me I waste my time. I talk about these things. Me I waste my time from a band, me the ambulance them can't and we stop me a fast, and we in the same boat. We not change.
Mhm.
Nothing not change. Just the same thing. Master. So we can there and talk all we want tonight. Them not getting another white suit them. Trees. They're not getting the
Sure,
white suit.
no,
We're not even getting the oxygen tanks to save the people in the hospital who are dying. So if we don't get them there, eh? If we not get them there, we not get made. We don't know we're getting white suit there. So, but them, as you see election carries everybody run Ghana Taylor. Gone by them got first of all them gonna downtown, gone by them green material and then orange material, and then when you take a set on them gonna tailor and them are gonna make them big outfit for election. Mhm. And get them tambourine and them whistle and them pot cover, and I saw them a go on. Them a go run up and down out the road and beat pot cover and everything. And them non understand say them a beat pot cover for no ambulance, no oxygen in the hospital, none of the things them, none of the white suit for the band them wake up on the crime scene. Nothing, we not get nothing. After they beat the tambourine, we not get nothing what we forget. All of what them a say them a go do, we not get. Eh? Well, so I
Well,
would
it's
just
like it's a cover up and it's untrained police. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it's the politician thing, but this is not just an isolated case of them not doing that type of um, investigation. I mean, if you watch these videos of people getting killed in Jamaica, you see them take things off. How many have you seen with these people with these white suits? How many have you seen with the people still walking past the crime scene, taking pictures and all that shit? None of that should be allowed. So this is just not an isolated case where they're not trained to do this. This happens all the time. It
yeah,
just so happens that this right here is what has blown it up.
but listen, what I know Paul. Cause what Paul I say can't me, you know. You understand me? It can't go so, you know. It can be okay, me know what to do when me come for this damn senior, but the pain really go on. That can't really day night to know. But the problem with me I have with the part, you know, here what? This a man you hide and take some pictures. So me don't know, me just feel like say him never there in the PA. Because me I say, okay, if you get the money, oh yeah, I hide and I take them two picture here.
And how you ask for the autopsy afterwards. Like,
Even that is another
so
problem too.
this
That is another incompetence, right? So because they're not supposed to have to ask for nothing. It's a automatic. So the police don't need to ask for nothing. You're going to postmortem. You're not. There is no way to get to the.
period.
You're not buried without the. You're going to postmortem after you're dead, and the doctor say you're dead. You move to the next step, which is postmortem. The coroner go come and him go internal and external examination. I go and write this up. You understand me? It's an automatic. It has to happen. So the police never have to say nothing. Me not understand what hey, you may I tell you. What may I tell you? Nothing can go so. Whatever try to say, if him never ask for you, that would not. And that never try to say.
Right. That's
Oh yeah.
basically what I'm
So
saying.
so what?
Six
You just
weeks. Six
so what?
whole weeks.
So what? You dead and you now go in front of a coroner? This is the steps in the death process. They might want like say they want to jump over one of the steps. That step if it happen, the coroner step. This is the person who is going to say why you're dead, where you're dead from, and then they're going to sign the
Mhm.
death certificate to say you're dead from sleep, or shot, or poison, or whatever. This has to happen. It has to happen because he's the only person who can sign the death certificate. No other person can't sign it. Or one person can sign it. What's up? This can't make up. Car accidents don't get reviews either. And push the cars out the road and everybody drive through that grass. Listen, I hope and pray so I want van man a come. Because them want for them listen, so when my friend did drop off on bike. Remember my friend when me said did off of the bike? When him drop off
Mhm.
of the bike and him drop off a dyke road and him foot tear off. One of him foot tear off of him body. And the people them were out there afterwards when we go out there, them a tell you say, look, them did a try to stop vehicle, much vehicle for every time go hospital, him never dead. Him did attack and everything, him never dead. Even though him foot tear off, him still attack, but him a lose. Him in and out, him a lose so much blood. And them say them stop how much vehicle and nobody no want stop. And then them see one van man and even him never really want to do it, tell him a all back gun pan him to get him to do it. All them all have all back gun pan the good Samaritan, forget the good Samaritan to become a good Samaritan. And
Mhm.
the man agree now for them throw him in at the back. You understand me? And them throw him in at the back and she said them throw in the foot too. Cause them a bring the foot too. And she said him look over and see him foot. Like him look over and see the foot throw up beside of him and she said him just lock him behind. That was it. Dead. Come like him frightens her him foot. Him can't
Mhm.
believe same foot there beside him, the foot just kill him. Him just dead, him just can't even make it.
Mhm.
Because the foot here where you chop right now a while ago. Me say, me don't know if me don't know if we could have your foot over this. I mean
Right.
your whole foot, him foot tear off from the crotches part. Your whole foot. Him never gonna make it still because the amount of bleeding we're going right this and it take so long.
Mhm.
Nobody no want to stop for carry him because they don't want blood up them vehicle and then so it take so long. You know me I say? By the time you reach a bleed out and that a die throat, so I guess a Spanish town them probably they go try carry him kind of nearest hospital that. But him not gonna make it. He wouldn't make it. He wouldn't make it. When he reach hospital, him done dead already because he say, you can't make it too distance too far with the blood where I rush out of your body.
Mhm.
You're not gonna make it. So we need ambulance system. We need it like foreign. We need ambulance where you call and then come quick to save you. Cause them a come with things we can go and try save you in the meantime while them a carry you. Them a have sitting over your nose, oxygen a run, drip in a hand, and them already a try to save you. We not have no trying to save your process, right? So there's no trying to save you. You have to reach hospital at your only chance. Eh? But we run up and down now go vote. We run up and down now go vote for them. Eh? That's I worst part about it. Me never see nothing like it. If go run up and down and vote for you. Yo, Jesus God. So no like say what you gonna do? Can you have to vote for one of them? Eh? A two choice you have.
And that's the problem. A lot of motherfuckers won't vote.
Pick one. Because and even if you not pick, the one them where go. Okay, so them still somebody still a go the one of them a go win.
And the ones that do go,
Yeah,
the ones that
just
vote the
know.
most, when they get to, yeah.
Yeah. Just know say for two people turn up, it don't matter how it go. One of them party are go win.
All right.
Whether you want get up or not. So you can't change nothing where you want right there. So you better get up and go vote and vote for the less wicked one.
Okay.
You have to pick the less wicked one. Yeah. It's your to do. Well, sir, we no problem.
That's just like here, they already saying that the orange motherfucker that was had the last for the previous 4 years that he's already the nominee to run for 2024. This motherfucker got 98 motherfucking counts against his ass. 90 motherfucking 8. And been awarded and had to pay somebody millions and millions of dollars, and y'all motherfuckers still running out there to vote for him.
Blaze say, no, no, the man wanted to get his own people to do the autopsy. You see, even that is a problem for me because based on what Marcus say, if a sudden death is considered a crime scene, then it will go through the crime scene channel, which is for them people, where whoever them have to do them autopsy and them for them people, because now it's crime scene. Them supposed to go away with the body and can't go and feed them people. Everything's supposed to still then and feed them line right so. You know understand what I say? So unless you can know them there's somebody there in the whole of that cycle there and pay off for pay off in that the cycle there to pull off what you are trying to do. No, sir. Me still want to know when them get that dead in a sleep. Nobody ever confirmed this dead in a sleep. Was there a first autopsy? That I want to know. Was there a
Mhm.
first one? Is it one autopsy done on a woman or two? And that I want to know. That's the question we have to fix too. How many autopsies were done? We need to know. Because you see the answer there? Very important. Because you say for two, the first man to go to jail. The first coroner to get locked up. If a two.
But they won't talk about this shit.
Them not gonna talk about it and we not stop talk about it. We don't stop
Mhm.
talk about it. Somebody gonna talk about it. Somebody have to talk about it. We don't know who you need somebody with who have the good up channel with the whole heap of people them say, ball it out loud so them can hear. We need them for here. We need police them for here. We need Fitz for here. We need everybody that the store for here. So look, we need to know how many autopsies were done. Yes. Because if at two, the first coroner have to go to jail. And that's what I try to tell you. And if I one, we want to know what could have caused your news station to say she dead in her sleep without the autopsy. So we have problems anywhere we go.
All right.
Anywhere direction we take, we have a problem. You understand me? But would I rather go the way of the news station, them don't know what them are doing, and them just take word them out and report to them. I really rather that way because me really and truly don't want to know, say, we carrying our Jamaica and him can't tell when you get 3 gunshot. Me really don't want to know say we have coroner, we can get pay off to say you're dead in your sleep when you really get 3 gunshots. Me don't want to know say them the kind of coroner they exist, Chris. Because that I mean one of
They
the
don't
time I
want
say,
they don't want y'all to know. They I mean the type of corruption talk and all that type of shit. I mean, that's why they don't want you to fucking know either. You just like you want to know, they don't want you to know. That's why ain't nobody really saying that.
what about his cell phone records? All the evidence in there. Yeah. Him probably all have that already, or maybe Mala dash it that. I don't know. I don't know. But him fool, some him probably never dash it to him. I don't know because him, if them said it a him gun. So I mean, if he never ever dash where gun. Me don't me don't know what to say about this a man ya. Eh? Me don't know what to say about this a man ya. Just have a lot of problems that is a story ya. Me don't know which me want to know if a two autopsy that me want to know. We need to find out. Me don't know
Mm-hmm.
how me go can find out that, but me need to know if a two autopsy. Eh? Because me nah make no we nah the carrying the first one then nah get away if him exist, him not getting away. No, him going to jail with him. No, sir, you can't get away. We need to know who said she dead in her sleep. Which coroner say it. Because only a coroner alone can say that. So more have to know all this dead in her sleep argument can go. Who but all right, the husband can say dead in her sleep. But nobody now work with no word I'm out. Dead in her sleep. And me can't imagine so a news channel our gleaner willing to work with just a word I'm out dead in her sleep. You tell me say call the gleaner and say, oh my wife dead in her sleep and them just report it tomorrow so she dead in her sleep. Without no confirmation of the dead in the sleep, nothing solid, no death certificate. The news chaka and careless. Where they get the argument? Which part gleaner get the argument from and which part Jamaica news channel them get the argument from?
Mm-hmm.
Where them get the argument from, the dead in the sleep argument, so that them could have come from big TV come say it. You come from big Oliver TV, come say the woman dead in her sleep. Where you get it from? And if a word about alone don't use and report like that, so we have a lot of problems. We have all them want training. Because if I that don't need training, because I don't need to confirm or the person dead before they report it from big TV for everybody watch. Eh? So, Jesus knows. Yeah, vote one way and only one way. If me like vote a PMP, me I vote for. I feel like them are the less wicked are the two. So and the only reason, I mean, two of them are drunk bro. One, I go get $28 million a year. The prime minister will get $28 million a year, and the opposition I go get 25 million. Only 3 million separate them. It no matter who win and who lose. The two of them I get big level money. And I understand 28 and 25, and then the Governor General sitting nicely with 34,000 starting April. April I come, he will be getting $34 million a year. Yeah. So, eh? I told you, man. I told you, man. We no problem. In 2021 was reported, but half of America's deaths by police brutality were unreported and covered up. Corrupt coroners is nothing new, to be honest. Well, we don't have a problem with the cover. But the corrupt coroner. You know, what we want is we want the corrupt coroner in a that case, yeah, to go to jail with him. Yes, that is what we need. We need to know who was the first coroner. If there was a first coroner, we say she dead in her sleep. Who is that? Who said she dead in her sleep? And that's somebody that we want to know. Who said it? Because here the husband just say she dead in her sleep, everybody work with it, including when news station. Like, eh? It must go through the channels where it go through where somebody say she dead, who said she dead in her sleep? Who that?
Mm-hmm.
What them name? What them name? What is them name? Who say she dead in her sleep? We need them for lock up. We need them for lock up. Yes, she dead in her sleep. But had the rest from gunshot in her see. It's not her belly, but you no believe me. Me no believe you because and I say me no believe you, me just tell you me no proof of it. Because I am not the coroner. You see, this is the problem. The problem is everybody is the carrying. Everybody are the carrying another case here. Who are we? A carrying in the case. Oh, we know. We are carrying. Only carrying alone could have know that. Because of the carrying and the somebody will do it no. Yeah. And them know. The coroner and the somebody will do it. Because only the coroner examine the body, internal and external. So them know. Them know how much shot she get, which part the shot them there, if them exit wound, entrance wound, anything lodge up inside, fragments, all of that. The coroner is the person who know that. And then the coroner make a report, but when fine, yeah. So when that report they come out, we need it when once the report come out the news and we see the news and it can say the report is out and all of these things we are talking about, then we will believe it. Because right now none of we is not coroner, we don't know what going. Eh? Me don't know which part the woman get shot. Oh, must stay and know which part she get shot. Who tell you which part she get shot? And not here, not here, type on YouTube everywhere. So she get shot there, so. Oh, we so sure about it. Me don't know which part the woman get shot. And that me I say. But does I work with what me see in the paper, and the paper say them find three bullet fragments in her belly, and that make them know so she get three shot. But me don't know no entrance of the bullets them, which part she get the shot, which part shot come out. If they shot them definitely come out because them never say them find three bullets. Them say them find three bullet fragments. That means that the bullet come out somewhere. There was an exit wound. When them exit wound they on the body, that means a whole for exit wounds, they have three exit wounds she's supposed to have. Three exit wounds she's supposed to have. So I want to miss that. I want to miss three exit wounds. Sir, you understand? One day I'll show you a few pics. Oh, you try your best. Nobody show me no pics of them or something there. Nobody with that. No, sir. I don't want to see it. A report is good enough. Yeah. A report would suffice, Blaze. I don't know why you feel like we don't want to see that the kind of picture there. You know, gruesome that is what you're talking about. Aren't you? But well, if you have the picture them, you can talk confidently like how you talk with a lot of affirmity in your voice. Me don't have those pictures. So right now I cannot talk like that. I cannot in good conscience come by ears and tell you know which part this lady get shot and which part the shot them got through. Like me, all me must know that. I'm me and the coroner. Me never examine the body. Me examine the body if you can come out, come talk bigger. Me notice say, hey boy, that's on a dangerous. I on dangerous bad. Me say me any people them on YouTube a talk up all type of something. Them a talk with such a firmity in them throat back. Like them see the body. Them actually see the body, see the shot them, which part the shot them go through, come out, and everything. Them examine the body properly. So them come out and them a make this big. Oh no! Oh no! Which part the lady get shot? You don't have links to the coroner the Marwa. No understand no. And then you come talk about one day I'll show you a few pics. First of all, how did I even end up with pics like that? Eh? How did I end up with pics like that? I don't understand what you say. Hey, Blaze. I be confusion you're going with right there saying, eh? You see, I come with a bag of confusion now. I mean, I want no part of it. Have mercy, my man say. Look if you can remove what you write. Because, you know, of my head, me can't move it. You move it. Because you don't know where you say. Me everything you know where you're right. Just a right type of sit and TV busy boy, you're right. Yo, what's up? Read what trees read what Blaze right. That Blaze.
One day I'll show you a few pics. What are you showing pictures of?
Know what we are talking about?
About the woman?
Yeah.
Oh, he got pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, you might as well try to tell you that you drop all the rest of them.
Which part them that where would I get the picture from?
You drop all the rest of them. You might as well been drop that.
Because me want I only the carrier that's supposed to have them picture. Me want know you know the carrier? Blink talk up what you know. Because we don't understand what I want right there. So who you know Blink? Like obviously have links to the carrier now. I mean I'm more eh? Eh? Me don't understand this.
Everybody got links.
You know how many American autopsy reports and police reports are full of lies and false info? It's nothing new. Just this cover up was more sloppy. Yes, very sloppy. Sloppy to the
Hmm.
point where we now need to know who's the coroner because we're gonna need it to get locked up. That's what we need. Yes. Whoever said dead in a sleep, they need to go to jail. That we're talking about. Jail. And if there is none, if there is no coroner in this story, that only can miraculously make people disappear from stories. So let's say this coroner is non-existent now. So they just word them out. Una used to say she dead in her sleep. Then we definitely have to go talk to the gleaner and the news station them to make them know say, look, do not come on TV, come report cause of death unless you have the death certificate in hand.
Right.
Yes. Make sure you have the death certificate in your hand and you look on it and you read and see the coroner say she dead in her sleep and then you turn on TV and say she dead in her sleep. Don't come report that to the public if you don't have something solid like a death certificate. So we need to tell the Gleaner and the Jamaica News them that. My God.
Look, this is an eye opener and lessons for every motherfucking body.
Let me tell you.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. But you could have walked me a little more. Daddy would have tell you, say, if you come off and go away bed and stop waste your time. Right? And you, that's exactly what he would say to me. Me already can tell you right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No faith the man now at all. Faithless. Mm-mm. You must say the faith
And you
gone,
gotta look
please.
at it. Even when I mean you gotta look at it, even in his era, it was this guy's uncle killed his wife and a baby, apparently, and every motherfucker knew it, and it was just that. But yeah, he like same shit, different day,
Me no know because
same
guess
family.
what? Through them days, they never only for phone and technology and all type of something like now, you know?
Mhm.
Because I did in the 70s. Because me search about that case, me I search up everywhere, all about everywhere. I try to see me can't find anything about it. Can't find nothing. And
Mhm.
you know when me start dig trees and with the normal. And when me tell you, me dig, 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 and me come up dry. Me try
Because
to dig.
that's how buried that shit was. Like nobody even
Yo,
mentioned
me
it.
dig and
Nobody
dig.
even
Me,
mentioned
listen,
about that motherfucker
me go
again.
as far as me all a put in, because to them say she was a post office, she work at the post office, me put in everything in the search. Me look for post office, somebody were dead in the 70s. Me look for all type of different things me put in, I try to locate something, anything, even one news article where it say something, anything, nothing dry. Mm-mm. Can't find nothing.
Mhm.
Can't find nothing. All me have found this a word amount. So because of that, me no know what I go and write this so. Me no like the word amount things them. Me no say if it no go say it near, but me still no me no work with word amount things. Me like me want sit where me can prove. Me want paper. Me want see it, me want something
Yeah,
to
that's
connect.
now. That's now. That shit is going on now. But just like he said back then, there's nobody putting shit on paper. Or if they put it on paper, it miraculously disappeared. Some motherfucker
But
went in there
listen,
and took the whole case and burned that motherfucker.
me can't even find nothing about the man. Like
Mm,
nothing at all, even though they in a position. Like I rank in position, whoever this what I'm saying name no well I me search up everything, me try everything, me can't find nothing about the man even in the position, not even about the job, nothing at all. It's like nothing no exist, nothing no dead, nothing at all. Master, me give up on it anyway. I mean, so me not follow it up too much because that can't help me right now. That
Right,
can't help me right now.
right,
We have bigger problems than this. We have too much other problem right now. We're up right now. It happen. We need a lot of things right now. We police them need a lot of training and a lot of things. So we can't even follow up Uncle something right now. You
right,
understand me? Uncle, you have to just that stay around this a little bit there. You understand me? We are so with it. With the writer stuff trying to find out who's the damn coroner, type of things.
right,
You know. And when you see me give up on something, you must know, trees, can you know when me I dig it and stop your son, man.
right.
But when me start search for something, it me with the it for all 24 hours me the it. Right through. Every chance me get.
I know.
Every chance we get, I hit me lane. Right?
I definitely know.
all day.
all
All day,
fucking
night come,
all
I'm still
fucking
a
day.
dig.
Like completely forgot what time it was.
Mm-hmm. I know that some stay all the whole of my life as I stay now. Yeah man, whenever something in like when something intrigue me and I want to find out about it, me nah stop read and me nah stop dig and me nah stop see and me just want to know everything about it. Once my mind go on it, just know say yeah, me I dedicate the whole of my brain now to digging up on this thing, yeah. Can't find nothing master, me just left it. Me keep about 1 8 hours and me couldn't take no more. So, you know what? Me left this. And me left that uncle something here because right now me can't find uncle. Uncle dead and gone. Look, make we come back up here. So because them a
Right.
come, them all a bring in this to distract me. This a distract me. Me can't take no distraction from uncle
Mhm.
right now. Uncle, you distract me with your confusion. You understand me? I yes so
They
with you
did the
know, with
nephew.
their
They
nephew,
did
with
the
their
nephew.
nephew. Yes.
Mhm.
That the case the bigger than the case the bigger than me, bigger than me. Cause me not have nothing for work with, me not have nothing to work with. Me can't take on that one day. That's a cold case. We can't take on the cold case right now. You understand? That's when we not have no other case I go on, we can pick up back the cold case. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true, Paul. Because my brothers was one of them.
Mm-mm.
My brothers was one of them.
Oh my God, that sounds terribly.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
The coroner was so busy flying out and doing famous people and shit. When it came to our motherfucking city, he half-assed this shit. So much so that there wasn't even an inquest. So when there's no inquest, there's no more. You don't
Yeah,
dig anymore. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't even give my brother an inquest.
Oh God.
Even though there was signs, you know what I mean? Like his lip was busted, the he had a gash over his eye, and the motherfucking detective gonna say his lips was big anyway. Bitch. Mm-mm.
So what I have to do with the cut from the lip? Where the lip bigger or not?
Because it
There's a
was
cut.
big. So he's trying to say that it really didn't look like, I mean, it was a whole bunch of shit. Like my mother, because the shit that my mother do, like politics and everything, she know doctors, lawyers, and everything. So she had this doctor look at the autopsy report, and he said you have to check the spleen because the spleen was enlarged. So that's like he was kicked. You know, none of that was. They just didn't do anything.
And then get away with it. What am I tell you? You see, that's why crime can't end. Crime
But
can't end. Cause some
I
people
see
know.
everything though. That motherfucker, the coroner, he lost, so he's no longer coroner here. And what happened was there was like a big investigation on him because it was showing that you keep flying out doing all this famous shit and you getting paid for this shit. You're lacking in the city, and a lot of shit was, you know, you weren't doing the shit you were supposed to be doing here. But I don't think he went to jail, but the same detective, he ended up going to jail. And he went to jail because of the coroner, like covering up for him or some shit. Like he was covering up for him, and it just like all backfired. But that was God, because his motherfucking ass. My mother wanted the autopsy report, and he threw it in front of her, so it lit essentially seeing her son like cut open and shit.
Mm,
He gonna say, well,
God.
what do you tell her? It's well, um, she was like, oh no, he said, oh, if this hadn't happened, he would have been in jail. My mother said, and I would have been able to see him in jail.
Yeah,
I would
but
have been
him a
able to
profit.
visit him in
Him a
jail.
go on like so him a profit or him know what that happened to him.
Even if he was, it didn't matter. But the simple fact that if he was in jail, I could visit him and talk to him and see him. And eventually he would be out. There's no coming back from that. So it was like a big thing. Like, oh, he would be in jail anyway. Like,
God.
some fuck
And
shit like that.
why them so and so? Why the person so and so
Because
like
that's how they are.
heartless, no
That's how they
sympathy,
are.
no little empathy, nothing
That's
no
not,
doing in them
there's
throat.
none. Why would they? They don't have that shit.
You know what?
Motherfuckers
Let
don't
me
have
tell
that
you
shit.
something. Let me tell you something
Especially for our
here.
community.
Let me tell you something. You see, that's why I said always come down
Mike
to
and Jai.
doping no off frightened because let me tell you something. That's why trees when me I pray, me tell you when me always put in on my prayer. I pray and ask God to don't make certain situations happen to me when me go end up on a documentary. So me not just pray for the regular prayer them like other people. No, me pray for the situation them no reach me. Because me already know if them reach me know there's no coming back for me. Me gonna end up on the documentary. Like last 48 and them kind of show there. You gonna watch me on it. Me gonna go down in a books.
Mhm.
Because if certain names, when they talk about like my mother, my father, I'm pity them, like me need all of them something to stay away from them people there because I can't even imagine what gonna happen to me if me end up in a situation like one of them situations where the person them feel like them are gonna get away with what them do or any kind of go around me or any type of try style it for some me gonna end up on documentary for you all on in a story. Everybody in a story. So I'm gonna make me end up on book in a book and all type of something now. Cause it now go so. It now go can go so. So let's pray.
Mhm.
Let's ask God to make them something. Just make something just do not happen to me.
Right.
Me no want to have to become that because me now go can see God trees. Me now go see God. Me I tell me know already. So that's why I pray for it. And me feel like God know too. That's why I'm always help me and make nothing to reach me. Because him already knows say, look, Lord of mercy, there's no coming back for you. Dead in the show. Dead in the show. Lord of mercy, man. Some of them something that's make you feel like your head got chip way. What kind of no sympathy? Oh, you know the empathy in your voice when you talk to me. But my pitney were dead. Eh? Oh, you know the
I
empathy in
was
your
in the
hey,
mental state to
hey.
talk to any of those people, anything. See, I knew I didn't have the mental state to be able to talk to any of those people.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? You can't say that to me. Like you couldn't throw autopsy pictures in front of me without me jumping over the desk and shit like that.
Right, yeah,
I
right,
just was
right,
not in a mental state, and that's why I love my mother and the strength that she has because she did a whole fucking lot that I couldn't be a part of.
right.
I had to tell her, Mom, I can't do it.
You know what the best
Like
thing
this
you
is
do?
already this is already, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to lock myself in my house. Like I don't even want to come out of this motherfucker because everybody might die. You know what I'm saying? I just had to stay away from everybody. Stay the fuck away from everybody. I don't want nobody
Right?
calling me. Don't
And
talk
the
to me.
best thing,
Don't
and
say
the
nothing
best
to me.
trees, the best decision that you ever make because you see them situation here. Sometimes when you go around the people them and them are gonna say too little slick shit and your head are gonna just
I
chip out.
already know. I know. Girl, I know. That's like, when I called that bitch back. She called me and I talked to her. Then when shit started coming together and I called her back, like she refused to answer any of my calls. You know what I'm saying? Which was
And
rightfully so. Rightfully so. There's no possible way she shouldn't have called. She shouldn't have answered me. Like I was mad that she didn't answer me. Then I had to think about it because the questions I would have asked her if she would have been slick in the mouth. You understand what I'm saying? So it was good that she never did answer me, but then my mother with her good heart, she wouldn't come to the funeral. I said she can't cry with me. That's what can't happen. I said, Mom, that
mm,
cannot she can't cry with me.
that sound like a
Can't
documentary
cry with
moment.
me.
No,
She can't cry. That
this
it would have. It would have been. And I told
a
my
doc,
mom, I said, Mom, she can't
that,
cry with me. And then we later on find out that it didn't go the way she said it went. She can't shed tears with me and see my brother in a box. And it didn't go the way that she said it went. We
mm,
can't do that. Like I don't want to see her. Like I don't want to see her. You know what I'm saying? But my mom, I said, well, she can go she can go there before I get there. but the best bet is for her to be gone. Like she can't be there with me, and I don't want to see her because I already knew I was going to jump on her and her mother, both of them. I already knew it. So I'm like, they have to go there before me, before I pull up. But my brother was so well loved that they didn't even make it. They wasn't even there 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? All his friends and people that love him, they knew who the bitch was. Like they ran them off, was ready to start stoning them and shit. You know.
Mm.
But I was like, she can't. That was one thing. My mom with her good heart. She was like, oh, and she want to come to the. I said she cannot. No, she can't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through it. You understand what I'm saying? Then to know that this was something that you did. You did something. There's something that happened that you caused this. And then the conversation that me and my brother had, when he first started fucking with her, and she said, "Oh, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you." And then you made that so. We can't be together. We can't be nowhere together.
Jesus God.
So these motherfuckers, I mean, it's all, and it's all, it's like, they don't do any type of investigations and all that shit when it comes to these crimes like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's one nigga gone, another nigga gone. It's all good. Like I
Jesus
told you, I
Christ.
have a girlfriend that
I
her
like
son was
documentary.
killed. Her son was killed in front of her house. Knew who did it. He was writing shit on Facebook. Had screenshot. Why he still ain't charged with this murder? And it's been several years.
Mm.
Like you literally have the evidence of him saying that he was going to do it, and how he said something on there after the fact that it was done, and they ambushed him. How you not have them charged for this shit? And she's been vocal and been to police and calling, and they still, it's like they won't even reopen the case.
Play with them or something, yeah. No
Mhm.
understand it. Oh, this go. No understand nothing. So yeah, the way you talking a while ago, like some only for evidence there. So what the problem?
I don't know.
Me confused. Me not understand trees.
It couldn't be me. Like
I
we
feel
not sitting on
confused.
this. We not sitting on this. I mean, just like that. Like my mother has this independent journalist that always did a lot of articles about her and shit for one of our papers. So he has this what he was trying to do, like get 10 women whose sons have died and sit down and them tell their story. You know what I'm saying? To reopen all of this. These are unsolved crimes, but you have evidence where they can be solved. What is the problem?
Yeah. So what they must say about it? Them not do it?
He's still doing it, yeah. Because he actually, the one girl that I'm telling you about, like me and her grew up together. I was at her interview, so I don't know how many he's gotten so far, but
Lord
she was
God,
one of the
me
people.
can't wait for him get the 10.
Right.
Me dying for them do what they must say. Me just hope it go do me just need it for work. Me need whatever I'm going with, me need it for work. Me don't know where you going with sir, but me need it for work because nothing can go so. If evidence then if solve the crime, them solve the damn crime them. But you say, we don't need no rush to solve the crime them because I want one little nigga.
Right.
Oh wow.
It's already in jail. Like he already in jail. You can't. What is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, but me need you for going. Me need you for add on some charge for
Right.
this.
Right. Right.
Me need
Right.
some charge for add on. Me no care for in a jail. The only way me no need it for add on is if you just dead upon life without the possibility of parole,
Right.
or you're on death row. If
And
I
you can
any one of
still
them
add it
them,
on. Still, I
the-
still need you to have charges
because
about
guess
this.
what, them one them me never, yeah, me want the charges, but it now go so bad them time because me know say alright, you now come out, or you're
It's
dead.
coming out, but I need you to know that I know, and you still charged with it. You
But
know what I'm
no, sir,
saying?
based on what you're saying, no sound, sound promising. But me just hope so them can figure out something with these 10 people and still do what they might do. You want it for
That
work.
would be my state capital. Fuck the city. I need to be
Mm.
at the state capitol with all my evidence and say,
Mm.
this is what your people in the city ain't doing. They're not looking at this. I don't understand why.
Mm.
because years and years can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I
So
mean, even when my
all of
was
him
in
there
place,
get
the only
jail for?
reason that she,
All of him there jail. All of him gonna do a
I
jail
don't
now.
know. I don't know. Like I know
Oh,
both mothers. I just can't even. I know both the mothers. I can't even. Mm-mm, I grew up with both of them. That's the hard part about it. Like we all grew the fuck up together.
mm, it's not so good trees.
It's not. When she told me who it was, I was like, oh my god. We used to get high together. We used to smoke a drink together. Like,
Mm-mm.
oh Jesus. Mm-mm. We used to cut school together. hmm
So what him do? Shoot him?
Yeah, him and a couple other. I think it was like another person or two other people. When he got off the van, they shot him in front of his house. She was in the house.
Mm-mm.
hmm
The mother?
The mother was in the house. She heard the gunshots. She ran out. Her
Jesus
baby ran
Christ.
there.
Oh, Jesus.
hmm
That sound like documentary.
Yeah, most definitely. It's most
Trees,
motherfucking definitely.
trees. A
That's
peer
why I just don't even
documentary.
want a girl. I had to just say, I listen. When I tell you my heart hurt,
Mm-mm.
because that it definitely would have to be. It would have to be.
You know,
Even
some of the
then they
cases
don't.
just
Then
sound
they
like
wonder why
documentary.
Then they don't understand why people don't go to the police and don't tell the shit and don't
Mm-hmm.
give up information because even if you get these people, a lot of them get off. So now you have these people that were witnesses and testified. Now they known as snitches, and you don't even keep the motherfucker with the evidence that you get. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why people don't want to say anything, or it's street justice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just try
Me
to
no know,
stay.
me no know
All
all, me no
pray,
know all
pray
that.
my way away from all them situations. God, you saw
Mm-hmm.
me through one. I pray on
Mm-hmm.
everything else. You saw me through one. You know,
And that's why for the trees, we have to pray and ask God to make the things them
pray,
reach quick.
pray, pray.
They don't make the things them
I
reach. We
can't
don't make we in
even.
our house that you know gunshot and our picnic out there. Cause
Man,
a
just
straight
if
documentary.
I'm knock on this wood right here because
Mhm.
nobody's safe. I don't give no fucks. Nobody is safe.
That's because a chip head something you talk about. Head.
Man,
That's when head chip way and gone. You don't know any game can play now because you know no head. I mean say you know me I say the story can go very bad because I mean I don't know why you use something for walk going I'm gonna go look for your picnic.
right,
I mean, I tell you, when you walk out of the mark, they're not the same person. Trust me, I want different person walk out,
right.
a documentary. Some, you know, you have to ask
Well, I
God.
look at my mother and how strong she was for me. Like she was strong for me. My mother's always been a strong woman. Never took any medication. Never needed to. Made juicer. She carried juice every day. Just and to I was the one that was fucked up, like crying all the time and calling her and talking to her and crying. Like we were
Mm,
supposed to grow old together. He wasn't supposed to
God have
leave me. I
mercy.
mean, all types of shit. And I mean, she would just pray for me and just pray and pray and pray. And then my cousin was like, every time I talk to Auntie, all she do is cry.
Mm-mm.
I was like and she taking depression medication. Oh my God. I was grieving so hard that I completely was like, it didn't register with me. My mother lost her son because I was so fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That she put all that aside to try to comfort me, you know.
Yeah, but grief can make you do that tree, so you forget about
Right,
everybody. Cause it too
right,
much. It too much. Cause when my granny did that same way, my father in a bad state, but we couldn't help him. Cause me in a bad state.
right,
Because
right,
like
right,
me myself in a bad state, so we can't help you. You have to just try and make it, you know. Everybody
right,
have to just listen. All I wanna just try and make it here. My daughter in a bad state. me and about skate my father and about say so here all we just try and make it we have to figure it out on our own because me
Right.
can't help no. Me can't help no because me nah cope. So me can't help nobody right now. You understand? Me don't know if next week me I go can help you.
Right.
Me know
I
said
mean,
no, me that
I mean,
week
I
yeah.
was more conscious. It made me more conscious of what, that I had to come out of my box to realize that she lost her son. You know what I'm saying? She brought this man into this world, and the strength that she had to have to keep me sane. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
That's definitely a mother's love, because that was no good. Now all I could do is hear her praying for me, just asking God to help me. Please help my baby. Please help me. That's through the whole funeral. Like, I don't remember nothing, but I remember her in my ear. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Oh, God. Them time they fear pick me.
Right.
Mm-mm. Listen. And different kind of strength that take,
Right.
Yo,
Right.
some abnormal kind of strength,
Right.
You do that in a master. Mm-mm. You think me could help you them time the trees? God no.
Man,
Me
that's the
not
same. I
help
mean,
you
that's
dead
the
in the
name.
show.
For real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really it brought me back to reality, and with the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? To realize the strength that she
A different kind of strength that is I have some
had to
abnormal type
see.
of strength that
Right.
them strength is not normal and a normal human that
It's
because me I tell you,
phenomenal.
me can't help you, me can't help nobody, me can't help
She's
nobody.
phenomenal. She's phenomenal. I'll tell you that right now.
Listen, you're there for
Phenomenal.
your then the
At
most
the end of the
phenomenal and you're there for your own. And that me I tell you.
listen,
Oh.
yeah, and that would have been me. I feel like that would have, like, I had to really, like, for a week straight. I mean, it took me so much that I had to, make a pact with God, like, get me through this so I can care for my children. You understand what I'm saying? Because I stopped everything. I stopped everything. And I had to figure out a way to get past this. So I had to ask God, give me the strength to care for my children until they're able to care for themselves. Like, they don't need me anymore. And I'm willing to die the next day. Like, that was my prayer. I'll go the next day. As long as I know my children can take care of themselves, they'll have each other. I will willingly die the next day. And that was what got me through it. Like, I had to pull myself together because I was fucked up. And just to know that my mother was, you know, had to start taking medication. My mother was anti-pill anything. If she had a motherfucking headache, she was making some carrot juice. If she had a toothache, she was making some carrot juice and putting the pulp on her tooth. Like, she didn't take no type of pills for nothing. So that was a wake up call.
Master, I want wicked something for go through.
Right.
Mm-mm. Sorry for your mother,
Right.
Because that kind of strength the way you have to find, man. Dig that deep, you have to dig for that, man. That's some
Jesus.
and some different that are straight from the gate. She do have to get help from, man. That that himself will have to come down there because
Right.
that's not a normal trees. Because you have to, you suffer for your pitney, you suffer for your two pitney.
Right.
Because one, you have the one you said you suffer, and you try, they fit that. Boy, the boss, me don't know how many things could I do it still, but we got moving because really and truly you're dead in the show for me.
Right.
Priest, you're dead in the show, you know, make it come. Me can't
If
help
it
you.
wasn't, and if it wasn't for my cousin, like, I mean, it was. I knew. Like, I mean, she would call me. Like, it's not me calling her. She would call me all the time, and I mean, I do nothing but cry and cry and cry. You know what I'm saying? And she just pray and she pray and she pray and she pray. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was so engulfed in my grief that I never heard her grieve. Like, of course, I seen her cry when it first happened, but I didn't see her grieve in the aspect of that being her child
Mm-hmm.
versus over trying to help me with my grief.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because your grief blind you, you know.
It's what girl.
Listen, grief blind, you know, you know,
Girl.
see nobody, you know, hear nothing, you don't know what I go on with nobody, I just your grief you deal with. Because the grief where you feel is so overbearing, you feel like you yourself are dead. So you
Right?
feel like
It
you're dead.
was.
So oh you go see oh me go help you when me feel like me are dead. Like me can't help you. Oh me go help you.
I don't know how she did it.
Why me I tell you, rough bad. Rough master. Mm. Me know exactly how it go. Cause me I tell you the same thing happened with my granny. And me I tell you, everybody feel like them are dead. So nobody could help nobody. Like me can't help me daughter. None of we can't help each other. We just have to just ball and just find our way through this year. We have to just find our way through that grief. Yeah, just that's it. You're there for your own. Nobody can me can't help you. I can't help you. I me tell daddy when he my boss him for ball. Mm-hmm. When he my ball, me tell him for ball. Because when you ball, you feel better. You know
Right.
that? When me ball, me used to feel better after my ball. But me feel worse when me try hold in the ball. Like if I want ball, and me hold it in like me I try play tough and I hold it. Nah, me can't. Me have to just ball. I just a pure ball, my ball trees.
Right.
My
Right.
ball for about, I swear me think my ball for about 4 weeks straight. Me just
Mm-hmm.
every day my ball. Every single day, you
Right.
ball multiple times a day. Like
Right.
but the more you ball, the better you feel after the ball them. Until you stop ball because you get to let out the ball them. Feel like it worse when you're holding that shit. Feel like it better you just ball. You know, go through that phase they have the balling and feeling hopeless and you don't want bed, you don't want eat, you don't want no, you don't want just nothing. You just better you go through that. And then me feel like it better than if you try for hold it in, because that hold in something there that took you and make you all a drop down dead.
Right.
Yeah, holy in this thing, and no, sir. Everybody have to just ball. Boy, I'm sorry, for me, still I say it go. You know, that's why we have to just pray, trees. We have to pray. Me I know how people get up every day and not pray, you know. With them, I worry for sitting here, what can reach we. Oh, sir.
This world today. Period.
Listen, me have to pray because me need assistance with them or something where I go on earth. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying to you?
Right.
The things them where I go on earth, me need assistance. So guess what? I have to pray and ask for assistance. Yeah, me have to ask God for assistance because this me can't manage this here. What go on down here, so? Me can't manage it on my own. Me need help from something.
Listen, I know I pray because I look at shit and
Uh,
like, God, thank you for changing me in my spirit, in my mind, because a lot of this shit that's going on, if it was even 5 years ago, I'd be in jail. I'd be in jail. Mm-mm. I
you have
would
to
be
thank,
in jail.
with age come wisdom, so you have to thankful for your wisdom and your experiences and all of them stuff where you go through already. Where as the years them go by, you get you know, and the easier it get is like you have more restraint. And more
I mean,
restraint.
you realize. I mean, my temper is horrible. My temper is horrible. I can go from 0 to 1,000. And it took me physically seeing with my own eyes. You know, some shit that I was doing. When I black out, it took me to physically see that on camera to say, you know what, you can't you can't snap that easily. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like from 0 to 1,000, and it's like whatever. I had to be able to, say, okay, I can't move in that direction the older I get, and then, try to tell my kids that they can't do it and I'm doing it. And, there's just certain ways that if you can avoid a situation, if you can avoid a situation, avoid it. But if it come back to you, it's game on.
Right.
Like I don't have a problem with saying what the fuck I'm gonna say, but I also will walk away from you. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I want you to put your hands on me and we'll walk away. But if you follow me, bitch, we might as well go ahead and throw down then, because You can't sneak. I don't want to seem like I'm running. You know what I'm saying? You know how people feel like you running from them, so they really going. You know. I said, let me just stay away from people. Let me
Yeah.
stay
So that and
Fitz
let me just
and
say that and
Ziggs
let me
with
just say that go say
Reebok.
to you. Me just like I said to you, say, look, all right, so me a fat, and somebody upon earth 40 years now. And this is what me learn is that me need to just stay far away from people. As try if nobody with a whole heap of crowd and a whole heap of people, something and this, whole heap the less people you have in your circle, in your life, the may I tell you, the better you go, your life are gonna be.
I think
Because
what really helped me was me moving away. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was born and raised in an environment that once you start arguing with a motherfucker, we gonna fight. Like that's just that, And moving away, like my mother drove me to Georgia, and she prayed for me the whole entire ride. And she talked and she was like, Trees, you moving to a different state and people don't know you and you can't let things get to you and try to walk away and I'm so far away and it will take me so long to get to you and the first couple hours of that shit, my temper is like shit. But motherfucker say something to me, I'm gonna bust him upside the head. I'm in a new place. You know, can't nobody just say anything crazy to me. Like all these things is going through my mind. But the more she talked, the more it made sense. You know what I'm saying? I am going to a new city where nobody knows me. So, I'd already been told by my cousin. She was like, these bitches got mouths, but they don't want to fight, which is a good thing because I got a mouth too. You know what I'm saying? But my mouth is telling you I will fuck you up on top of this mouth. So I'm like, that's a plus. So by the time she got me to Georgia, I'm like, you know what? I don't have to have that same defensive mechanism that I've grown up with where I have to go from 0 to 1,000 to where I can't be calmed down. I'm gonna say what I gotta say to a motherfucker. Now, if it has to get physical, it can. But I'm gonna talk shit, and you gonna understand that I'm serious, and we gonna leave it like that. So even when I start hanging out and hanging at the place I used to go to, I'm already a outgoing person. So people would talk to me, or I go in with a smile on my face, enjoying myself, and I let that be me. You know what I'm saying? It was a different me, but I felt good. Like, unless you push me, I'm coming in with a good spirit and a smile on my face and ain't letting shit bother me. I knew how to avoid shit. I see motherfuckers, just from how I was raised. Yeah, I see some shit going on. Let me go to the other side of the room. I see too much shit going on. Let me go closer to the door. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think that's what really helped me with my temper and my attitude is being in that environment where I didn't have to be on a defense. You know what I'm saying? At all times. And motherfuckers really didn't want to fight. Like bras had mouth, but they really wasn't trying to swing. That was a good thing. So I mean, so I got into that space where I was content with what without having to fight somebody. So I came home with that, good feeling. Especially I'm older now. I'm 12 years older now, when I step back here. Girl, when I tell you motherfuckers try to take me all the way back to out in my teenage years, I was like, let me stay away from y'all. let me stay, let me stay away from y'all because I
I
feel
mean
I
right
have
now
that
I
old
hide.
feeling.
Jeez, I be hide me hide. Me no want know nobody.
Um,
My condition even worse than yours because mine, me no even want know. Me no want them no way. Me hate everybody. Me no want see them. Mm-hmm. Me no want know.
that's
I
where
just
I'm
want
at right now
hide.
at that point. I done been here for several years, 4 or 5 years, something like that. I don't even know. I've
Just
told you
want
lots of
hide.
things. And I'm like, okay, so yeah, I just don't even want to.
Yo, me
And
so
then the
afraid.
thing is, even when I go out, it's like, okay, so I'm gonna step out for a minute. And it was like around my birthday time. It was like every time I went out, there was some shit with some bitch. I said they want me to go to jail. Like this, I actually seen the whole setup. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like 3 or 4 times. I said, let me stand. Let me stand. Let me not go out because now I can't hold that temper. I don't have that restraint that I had before. I don't have that restraint anymore. It's like somebody keep poking the bear and poking the bear and poking. I was like, let me stay in. Mm-mm. Let me stay in. Let me stay in.
That I me right now. Afraid of everybody trees. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid not because of what them are gonna do me, but I'm afraid of
Oh,
what
I'm
me
not
have
afraid of that.
I'm afraid of what me gonna have to do them when them do me the things them.
That's
And
it.
that I what I'm afraid of. And
That's it.
me no want because of them people me can't see God. Me no want because of them people me have to go up on the run. Me go end up a flyer. All type of something happen. Me on news and documentary. Me no because of this it boat for go. I
That's
say
what
boat
I said.
for go.
I'd rather just go ahead and, let me go ahead and travel somewhere. Let me go somewhere. Let me go somewhere where a motherfucker
When
don't know me.
right? When nobody don't know you.
Nobody know me.
Nobody
I'm just here for a second. You
right?
might not ever see me ever again, okay? So we ain't
That's
got
how
to
me
have no
feel.
conversations. I'm not making friends. I don't need to talk to nobody. I came here and I'm on a mission to enjoy myself and I'm on a mission to
Me
get
say
back home.
listen.
That's
It was
it.
so refreshing when we go to Bahamas. I me did them and talk to people. I mean nobody don't know me, I mean don't know them. But it was
Right.
like wow, it just feels
Right.
so good.
That's it. Right.
Like nobody do me not fear watch back, me not fear look for no nobody don't know me, me don't know them. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh God. Mm-mm.
I don't see how people don't do it. I'm like, shit.
Right?
Complain about the
And the
spaces.
best thing to do.
There's nowhere to go. It's all the same things. And why don't you travel and do some other shit?
Mm-mm. If I tell you.
Saying, I mean, to the point where even if you just, you go to another city and you don't want to go out, you're afraid to go out. Get you a motherfucking hotel that got a bar in there.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
And a hot tub.
A fucking hot tub. And
Oh
you
my
is
God.
set.
My
You is
God.
set.
Me don't need nothing more than a hot tub and a nice bottle of red wine and a spliff. Master, I
Yeah, I
swear.
always got to get it. You always got to get a hotel that you can smoke in because the sneaking and hiding and trying to, yeah. I ain't
Right?
trying to pay nobody $250 because I done smoked in your place.
I mean,
Let me get a hotel that I'm allowed to smoke and we ain't got to worry about it. When I
I know
walk
with
in, there's an ashtray on the nightstand. That's what I'm
me
talking
know when I go for the Airbnb with the hot tub. Because here what happen, me want my own, me not like hotel, Me not like hotel. So whenever me I go anywhere, it have to be an Airbnb. Can never, it never gonna be a hotel. You understand? Me don't know how me that end up in a hotel. Unless it's somebody I carry me go somewhere. I must that. But me not go there because me like when time me have everything for myself and me not have nobody else there. Cause me not want nobody there which for me there cause me not want the rules. Then me can't take over rules at the hotel. Me too
See, that's why I
indisciplined.
started playing. But my thing, well, when I first started traveling and shit, there wasn't even thinking about no Airbnb. But my biggest thing with the Airbnb and me going by myself is being in like a home or apartment and, think about all these cameras and shit they be talking about in two-way mirrors and all types of shit, hidden rooms and, didn't smoking weed, be paranoid, got to start locking shit up. I don't want to do none of that. I don't wanna, especially by myself. Now going with somebody else, that's fine. But by
See?
myself, yeah,
Me say me do an Airbnb a man to be the best of my life. By myself. I mean, at some point, I had company, but originally, yeah,
right.
in,
See, that's
initially,
what I'm saying.
initially,
That's what I'm saying.
initially, it's gonna be by myself for the first day. I mean, I tell you, I have my own pool and jacuzzi and nice place where when you go in and lock up your place, nice place lock up with grill and all kind of sitting. So you're not afraid when you're in there. And that's what I say. And nice, a Montego Bay, very, very nice. And it never that expensive. I think it was like about 100, I think I did about 135 a night. And 135 a night for the kind of everything to you. You have your own kitchen, you have your own everything. So, you can cook your own food and them. So, basically, it's like you get a little house for yourself.
Right.
Yeah. But on the property, there's another, I want to say, let me see, one, two, probably like two more at the Airbnb them. Two more today. And one white man did they now one of them. I'm thinking they come from the UK. And then one of the other one, me don't remember, me don't know if me next to them, me not sure. And then there's a man where him keep the yard. Like, him have to get up a morning time and sweep up the everywhere and clean the
Mhm.
pool and them kind of yard man there. Him do
Mhm.
all of the things in the yard. Clean pool and make sure everything do. That a him job. Him also like pick fruit and stuff with too. Like if you want mango and them something there, him pick the fruit. Him can hold up a tree there they would like fruit. So you can pick
Mhm.
fruit and give if you want fruit. And then there's a lady will come in once a day and she come tidy up the place for you. And then if you want her to cook something, she can cook this something for you. This a pack this all in it too. And all you have to do is buy the food. You buy the food gear where you want her to cook. And then so Antoinette was my woman who used to come do my something, them come clean up my place and cook. And every time I get her, me buy what for cook and she cook for me. And when she a go, me give her be money every time she love me bad.
Right.
When me I left, me and I turn big old ever friend. Me end up go back 3 more times at the same Airbnb. Just because of Antoinette. Because me and I turn big friend. And she said, "Lad, yeah, every time me cook, you give me something." I say, "Yeah, man, me want to hear something." What you mean? Cause you cook good, food tastes good, and she nice and so. Me no mind give you money when time you're nice and you're very hospitable. And you,
Right.
you understand what I say? You come, you clean up the place, to clean up everything nice. And the man will pick my fruit, them and she peel them and cut them up for me and put them in the fridge and them something there. She does nice bad trees. Like she realize, all right, Anthony understand the assignment.
Right.
The nicer you are to the guest, and the more money you go get.
Right.
So she understand the assignment. And me sister, she understand the assignment. And because my sister, she understand me, I go give her money.
Right.
Every time she cook, she get money, no matter. You have to get money. And when me I go, when me give her money, same way again. All in the US, when me they have for me, me give her when me I go. Remember how much me bust more $80 or $90 me they have in my purse. We creep out everything give her. Mm-hmm. And me to take out some of my things then when me I go away. Some of my slippers, them and I take pass it me. Tell her, say, me
Mhm.
take what she want. And she take out what she want. Me and I turn big friend because you know what? She make me stay pleasant.
Right.
Yes, I had a wonderful stay and you aided to that. So guess
Right.
what? Me no mind spend my money. Me give you all of my money for that service
Customer
there.
service, hell yeah.
Me give you all of my money. If you mind shop, I broke all myself for you because the way me appreciate it. You know, every day she come in, she change the seat. Then I say, Anthony, you have to change the sheets every day. She said, no, that they want her to do like she's supposed to do that. And I say, well, do you do? You know, I say, it's nice, bad. One day when she said, where you want to eat? I said, all right, you know what? You want me to eat now? I can't pork with dumpling and banana I am. I said, the woman cook it. I said, the food nice, is it trees? The food so nice. Imagine you just stay there, relax by the food side, and you're nice ackee and corn pork a come. Would I go back right now?
Right.
Mm, would I go back right now? Like, but guess what? I one of them Airbnb they were ever a book, like ever full up.
Mhm.
So like yeah, you have to really book in advance. You have to book in advance to catch it
Yeah.
because everybody want it. Everybody want it. The reviews, everybody left be a good up. All me put be a good up. Everybody put good up reviews for it. So it's like it's a popular place. You always book out. You wake up on there and then book out for all 4 months straight.
Right.
Mm-hmm. At one time that try book and I couldn't get through, and so when me dey go there, she tell me she give me one different number from the Airbnb and tell me say me fi call her straight and just she see where she can work or something. That she say sometimes she black out dates them like I black out 1 2 week, but I know nobody a come. She just black it out because somebody either for come or she want the place or whatever. But she said no
Have
for the time.
family time or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So she say me can call her and she see what she can do for me. Cause maybe she dey have 1 week where she black out where she can give me her what. So me I say, all right, you know. But yeah man, nice place man. Me really enjoy myself. Enjoy myself. And everybody very respectful and just them understand the assignment.
Right.
Just put it that way there. The people them want you to come back. Just know say they're gonna make you come back. Me can tell you that. You not go one time. She said, nah, stay at the Airbnb that one time. You know, go stay one time, got him a treated too nice. Them
That's
quick
what
for
I loved about Cherry when I first started staying down there, where she had her own. It was like a duplex, but hospitality was off the chain. Like,
right.
I mean, it was. We went there. Shit, we start going there every fucking year to the point she be like, "No, don't pay me right now. You could just. I know you want to go out, and she knew we was dropping our luggage and instantly back outside. She did that shit for like a whole week. I was like, honey, let us pay you right now because we doing a whole lot of shit out here in these streets. Okay, this is what, and we never had to pay in advance. I would just call her and tell her we was coming,
Mm-hmm.
and she would just block those dates out. You know, we had a little woman in there that would come and clean the rooms and all types of shit, and full
Mm-hmm.
kitchen and shit. Mm-hmm.
Antoinette, that Antoinette, you love Antoinette, bad. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Antoinette, nice. Hey, so when me I come up, Antoinette come with the amount of things that Antoinette come with me for cap. Mr. Antoinette, me in have space in my suitcase in my whole heap of- me. All right, so the guy when me did that stay with out there, him give me two breadfruit for carry up. And when me look, Antoinette come with about four more breadfruit here. Well roast and peel and cut up and in a ziploc bag, you know. Ah, sir. The amount of things that Antoinette want me carry up. Have mercy. So, sir, just very nice. Man, when me say she understand the assignment, you know, man. Antoinette stay right, this will make her a whole heap of money because everybody go love her.
Right.
Everybody go love her and everybody go give her a beer tip. Every day she come. Every year go just want tip her. She just want give her beer money. Cause
Right.
the way how she a make you feel, she just want make you feel like, I tell you, she really know how to take away your money. You can't tell her that. And she not begging her nothing, but the way she a treat you, you treat you like you are one celebrity or something coming in. Just make you feel at home. My God, love it. And even the little yard man, he used to smoke craving here. And sometimes we just give him money and tell him if you buy him cigarette. You know what I say?
Mm-hmm.
All the yard man we turn friend with too. Him, when Antoinette no stay there, no, she go away, right? Every day she come and she go away, go home, and then but him stay there. Him stay on the property. Him is like him a one like a yard man, but me I say man so like watch your place, me I say night time and so. And watch your yard, watch your gate and them go away there. Even though you have a big gate locking, but still, me I say the place of alarm, it underneath like King's alarm and you know, so your cameras outside, everything. So you just feel more hopeful when you're there. And I don't know, Garrison, a nice place, nice area in Mobile. Them call it Iron Shore.
I've
Iron,
seen
Sh-
that.
Iron Shore.
I've
Yeah.
seen that. Mm-hmm.
I know Garrison.
Name. Mm-hmm.
And be a nice big mansion place up there and be enough Airbnb and them something there money sitting. You know what I say? And then even just down the road you can walk, go to the when you just walking distance down the road, them have like a plaza area where them have KFC in there and all different kind of sitting and going over the supermarket, all kind of things.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Mm. When you go there, you see all beer people just a walk up on the white people come and do them little grocery shopping in the supermarket to take to their Airbnb. You understand me? You
Mm-hmm.
just yeah, like over there. Like over there.
We went
Yeah.
for the 50th year independence for Jamaica. We wanted to stay with Sherry, but she was booked. But next door was her brother-in-law that also had, rented rooms. When I tell you that shit was like night and day, it was so fucking horrible. I was so mad that we spent our money on that motherfucker. We was there for 19 days too. When I tell you the most ignorantest motherfucking we was there for 19 fucking days. We didn't know that there was a fucking kitchen. Okay. The door just happened to be open one day. I'm like, okay, there was a kitchen. Why wasn't we told there was a kitchen? You know what I mean? So the guy was like, oh, well, you got to buy some gas. Okay, so we'll buy the gas. We buy the motherfucking gas, and you got other residents using the gas. Okay, so why they didn't have to pitch in? Oh well, if the gas run out, they'll just buy some more or whatever. Okay, we did all that. You know, the day that it came for us to leave, our flight didn't leave until like I'll say 2 or 3 in the afternoon or something. Shit. He said checkout was at 11. Give a fuck when your flight left. Leave. Checkout was at 11. I was like, "Are you serious?" He was very serious. I said, "Oh, see, you ain't when I say you ain't never got to worry about us. Hope this money go a long motherfucking way, cause the way that this run, you'll never see that much again. Mm-mm. You can tell it was one of those places where people just come to fuck. Mm-hmm.
God,
I was
God,
like, yeah, you'll never see this
them really not understand the assignment.
at all. And I swear the broad like stole like 2 of my dresses and shit. But I had so many clothes that but I know once I got home, it was 2 dresses that I did not have that I took to Jamaica. And she just kept complimenting me on my dresses. Yeah, bitch, she was in my suitcases when we was gone.
Oh, Jesus, God.
Mhm.
You see them sitting there now? Oh, sir.
But we went next door and talked to Cherry here. They didn't even speak. Like it was her brother-in-law. Them motherfuckers, they didn't even get along. She was like, "Yeah, I believe everything that you said. I believe everything you said." He's that type of person.
You don't understand the assignment, sir. You want them to come back. It's a fool. You know, see, say US dollar them have. What?
19, we stayed there 19 fucking days. 2 rooms,
Hey,
19 days.
at the best 19 days you da have because you're not have come here. When me done, you have to come back. It's peer
No, it
good
was actually
treatment me I
three
give.
rooms. It was three
Oh.
rooms. Yeah, 3 fucking rooms. Yep. As I took
Them
my
have to
mom.
do like over Antoinette them. Them the people that know how to run business. Them a guarantee say you're coming back.
Right.
You are coming back to this nice place, yeah, with the friendly staff and the nice clean pool and jacuzzi and a bar area set up out of the jacuzzi and with the pool there with beer liquor and just all type of things are going on. Eh? And music, them have the big sound system string up so you can play turn on your music and light up the whole out of the bar area and just turn on this when you take out it look like a disco club in a night. Them have the
Mhm.
disco light up, them kind of neon lights there, and then you can big music a play. Oh, so nice bad. Them make sure say you come back. Listen, we never have no complaint. You understand? Not
Couldn't
even
wait till we
one.
went back the next year and was back at Cherry's.
Right?
Every time we walked past that motherfucker, I talk shit. Every single time I walk past her, I talk shit.
Look at them foolishness there. What if you run a business like that and you make tourists come at your place and you make tourists go away and no one come back? You know, so you don't have no sense.
Uh,
You don't have no sense. All the business are go prosper and progress with them a kind of sit there where you go with. Nobody not come back at your place. Well, so- oh no no. No,
Girl, he
no,
never
them
worried
really
about
not
us.
understand the assignment. And it's so funny because we grew up in a place where them always say to we say encouragement, sweet and labor. So we already know how it go. You need to sweeten up the people that make them want to come back and spend beer money with you. In any business you do.
But
That's
you can
the
tell that's
point.
the type of place he had. They just came in there for one night to fuck, you know, and that was it. He never had people come in there to stay 2 and 3, 4 days. Mm-mm.
Mm, wow. Oh,
It
it's
was
like
just how you live.
it's like a motel in my run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. And him feel like said that to them. That sir, that can't make money like if you're nice to them tourists, yeah. And them tourists will book out the whole place for 1 month. And that they tell you. And they must spend a US and pound. Where you going with?
And knowing that it was right next door to Cherry, I'm like, we ever came and somebody else wanted to come with us and she didn't have enough room.
Yeah.
No, right here next door. You know what I'm saying? Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Tell anybody to come here. Matter of fact, I'm telling everybody don't come. This is where you
My
need to, where you
God.
need to be at.
And them things that this are the way for run business. For people and if your place and attack so. Eh?
Right. Right.
So much so them have all up on one live I tell somebody. It that bad. Eh? It that bad. Look how you make the people them have all if your place and I do. What kind of business you could have run so? So
I mean, he was serious. I was like, our flight don't leave till like 2 or 3. Check outside 11. What?
mm,
We just oh, after a second time, I was like, let me get out of this place. Let me go and get my shit. Let's go. Let me get out of shit. Let's come on, let's go. 'Cause when I say you ain't never, you ain't never got to worry about me.
wow. Mm, terrible. So that means I mean the business if what time your flight are coming just come out there. Oh.
Check outside 11.
Mm-mm.
Check out is at 11. I said,
Big
that's
and
how you know this
serious.
is like a motel. That's all they do here is fuck.
But
You know what I'm
you see
saying?
me
It's
now, if
all-
me listen, if me have all my business like that, say yeah, even have check out at 11, me have to have a next little party night we say we are me give them something you have to read over before you take this place yeah, so you can understand everything. So
right.
guess what? Anytime if you have to stay over check out, every hour over you charge a little money. You charge a little fee, whatever. Oh, $5 if you stay over the if you're extra or what something, whatever. But me I put everything in writing already. There is no shocking to nothing. Nothing now gonna be no shock to nothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they wasn't worried about bad reviews because they wasn't used to having nobody stay there besides fucking. So they definitely wasn't worried
Mm-mm.
about bad reviews. You know what I'm saying? And Cherry has spoiled us. Like we wouldn't even be charged for the first day of us being there, the first 24 hours. We wouldn't even get charged for that day. And it didn't matter what time the plane came. Like whatever, it could be a night plane. You staying there until the fucking till it's time for you to go. You know, I said we was definitely spoiled. Mm-mm. That's spoiled.
They're not worried about bad reviews. Take it or leave it.
That's what it was. They already had our money. They already had our money, our this shit. They got money, okay?
But they
We had
try because
three
them are
rooms.
idiot. Them are idiot roofing. That's why them are say that
Mm-hmm.
because them not understand to them tourists here. Some of them tourists here come with them whole heap of money and them
Our
have a lot of money of foreign and
okay.
me need them. Me need them to come back with more of the money again come give me.
Right.
And me need
I
them
mean,
to
you
tell
have
the
people
whole of
that
them
stay like
friend.
we stayed 19 days with your motherfucking
Exactly.
day. We already
Exactly.
told you that we come every year and stay next door. But I think that was a big problem too because they didn't get along.
That would be why me that thief your
So
way.
that
Cause me
was,
a best
you know
service
what I'm
me I gonna give you.
saying?
A best
You know,
at them time me I gonna treat you good. What? You come what? No, 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 no. Wait, alright, it's when me done with you want to share your time with me and them. You want the 2 week over here and 2 week over there. So because you get to love me so much, you want to give me some of the money too. That's how me gonna make you feel when you're there at my place. You have to fall in love with me. Yeah. Cause the treatment where you go get, this special treatment, yeah. Me need you to come back.
and
Me
shit,
need
I
you.
thought we was there at least almost a week before we even knew there was a fucking kitchen. It just so happened the door had been open.
I me need
We
you
was
to tell your
walking past
friend them
this
to
fucking
come.
door for a week.
You know much people you have a foreign where you can tell for come on my place. Me need you to go spread the word.
Right.
Me
Because we
need you
damn
to
sure did
go
that with
and spread.
Cherry. Cherry was the best thing smoking.
Come. When you go home, me need you to tell
And
everybody in
you get a
your
key to
family.
the gate. You get a key to the gate and a key to your room.
Listen,
Whole
the
kitchen.
way all me love money, me I'll tell you, say, look, me I'll have a referral program. Everybody where you make come here, them come for 5 days or more, you get $50. Me, all money me I give for find people. Eh? referral program. Tell you what your family for come. Cause me don't know how you have people in your place and what you know want them to left to go spread the word. If you come at your place. What the you just fool. What's up? Make no sense. Them obviously no love money bad.
Mhm,
And that's
yeah,
and that's
maybe them little creep in and creep out.
yeah, but that the money they can't compare to a foreigner come and book out your place for 1 month at US dollars prices
Right.
and everything. And you know, if we're born of different chaka people. You just have one people are flying come for the world. People are book all 2 month. 2 month and I, I me just have to just relax now, can we get my money for my 2 month? What you talk about? You know must want that.
That's why Cherry had this guy that would come and stay for 6 months. I don't know if he came from Canada, somewhere that was cold, but he would stay there for 6 months and go back home for 6 months.
Right? Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
You get the whole of that money there. Lord have mercy. That me a talk about man. So she fear place still around now?
Huh?
She still around the place same way that 6 month one day? The place
Yeah,
still around?
yeah. I haven't been like the last time I was there. Um, was that 2015? I think it was 2015. But I haven't been back to Montego Bay since then. I was flying into Kingston.
Oh. Mm.
But I know she still got her shit up and running because she lived at the top level. Um, on the right hand side, I think she had a resident that lived at the bottom level, and the other two floors had 3 bedrooms in it, and kitchen, living room, dining room, and then she actually had another little separate room on the side.
Oh. Oh, so she live on premises.
Hmm. It was
Oh,
flex, so she lived on one side and she rented the other side out. Just
right.
had the whole top floor, and the family had the whole bottom floor on her side, and the other side she just rented out. So she had like 3, 6, 7 rooms she had. It was rented out that she could rent out.
Oh. So when you rent the room, you have your one bathroom and them something there?
Yep.
Oh.
Like one room had a like a queen size bed. The other 2 rooms had like double beds and your own bathroom, cable TV, air conditioner,
Oh. Oh, everything sound good fun.
water. That's why I didn't know that it was everybody didn't have hot water. Okay, I wasn't. I did. I had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, hot water. I mean, her shit was yeah. And then when we first went, she was only charging like $45 a day.
Oh,
No,
that cheap.
no. When we first went, it was $35 a day and $40 because I think one room did have like the ceiling fan and not an AC. So if you wanted the AC, it was like $40 a day.
Oh, but that was so long ago. So I wonder how much I charge now.
I don't know. I mean, the last time I went in
Oh,
2015, it
100
was still
and
40. It was $45 a day.
what's that 9 years that?
Yeah, so I'm
So
saying that
about
she
probably
definitely
about
and she
100,
did.
probably
Let's
about
say
hundred
it.
and
And
twenty, I know.
she deserve it. She deserve it.
So
I'll
all
tell
right,
you.
I remember asking that question. How much would I say our place worth to you now? What you would you say would be fair for her a day based on all the conditions of the place?
The place.
Like how
I,
much money you'd I say? Like if you say right now, $100 on one, what would be a fair price for our place to you right now?
I would pay between like 75 and 100.
Oh, that cheap, man. Oh God. So what else did they know? Pool did they?
No,
No pool. Okay, so should I lose a little bit for that?
it's a duplex. It's a duplex, and her back is like where washer and dryer is. And I really we never
Oh,
did anything in the back. I think she had a room back there where like the maid slept at. She
yeah.
stayed in the
And
room.
the price that maybe can work, seeing that there's no pool and no pool, no beach access, right?
No beach access.
Okay, so
It's a
no
very
pool, no
close
beach, and
to
just the place. Yeah,
just.
75 to 100 can work.
Mm-hmm.
because you know no pool and because any one of them where you see with pool and them something they price them up.
Oh
Like
yeah.
my place was like this a what this about three let me see 3.5 years ago and the place have you have pool and jacuzzi. You understand me? So you know say your money, you know me I say you want pool and jacuzzi. No, 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 no. Come. You
Hmm.
understand? Maybe right now that I probably about 175 now.
Right.
175 so to two.
But I loved it because it was gated in, so you got a key to your gate and you got a key to your room. You know,
Right.
and then I would always stay in the room that had a door to access the porch, and I had a door to access like inside the place.
Mm-hmm.
Would always be my room.
The price never bad.
Mm,
Never bad at all. 'Cause you come from far, they can't, that's not nothing for we. You know me I say?
right. That's why I love
35,
it.
35. Well, sir. And the whole month you can stay at them the price there.
Right.
Like, in a
Right.
real life. Cause the reason me always stay like all 5 days, because you have to watch your money, You
Right.
understand? It's like, you have a queen, so you a thousand and that. So it's like, hello, you can't stay in 1 month, yeah, so you
I
understand me?
was staying that in Kingston. I mean, where I was staying in Warren Bay was more than that, and I didn't have a kitchen or a stove or a refrigerator, but there was a restaurant on the spot though. But
Oh,
there wasn't like they didn't serve breakfast, so it like opened in the afternoon,
mm-hmm,
you know. And I think that was the only thing that I felt as though it lacked was like
mm-hmm.
having a refrigerator and a microwave in the room. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the price.
So we,
Like,
so from morning, so we have no tea, no nothing.
no, we had somebody go and get us something.
Oh, them need to do it.
Yeah,
Them
to
need so.
clean up, and he used to come and clean up. We pay him to go get us something. Even though I'm not a breakfast person, you know what I'm saying? But even if
Yeah,
there was
but
time
yeah,
we
but
wanted something,
the option to exist. So why the
that's
restaurant?
yeah.
Why the restaurant not have breakfast time? I don't understand that.
Because she never opened in that early in the morning. Like she never opened the spot that early in the morning anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Me,
So there was no
me have
breakfast served. Like lunch and dinner was it was a
listen,
restaurant. It was lunch and dinner. It was no breakfast.
me say all night. If I my restaurant at 24 hour me at open. Me want the whole of the money.
And I mean, she could have had breakfast too. I mean, she really could have,
Listen,
but she didn't have the. I think when she had, I mean, over the last couple of years, especially with COVID, she didn't have the customer base for that. But when
oh,
she first opened the restaurant, it was
mm,
pop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And she actually had like the restaurant portion. She had a seating area inside of there. She built one inside.
mhm,
Um, but she still didn't open until the afternoon. Like she would get up early in the morning and then clean up around the place because she had like coconuts and leaves and all that shit that fell. So she would do all that shit first. You know what I'm saying? Before even opening it up. But that was my biggest thing with us staying there. Like, if we wanted something in the morning, we can't get it.
right.
But paying for the night per day, we should have had that option. You know what I mean?
Why them reading a love money? And that me I realize enough of them story. Yeah. Them no love money. Them don't
Mm,
love money. Listen, you see, as long as me have a guest there, my restaurant now lock. The only time it a lock when no guest no there.
mm.
Because me I sell right through. Me I sell something. Who no want something to buy. Me have rum. Me have everything I sell.
She had a
Everything.
bar, so that was. I mean, it initially was just a beachfront, like a bar, and then she opened a restaurant, and then she built a room on, like one specific room. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing now lock as long as you know there.
Which it should have been. It should have been that way. It really should have.
Yo,
You know.
nothing now lock as long as there is a guest. The only way me will lock if me
The
not no guest.
restaurant
But if guest there,
people came down to buy her food, so it wasn't just anybody that was on there. So she had other customers that come down and get shit. But
Right.
you know, it is right. If you had like we definitely ate what she cooked. Like we had our menu, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like if we went on the road, we would get something on the road or whatever. Like, but if we didn't feel like going anywhere, we had the option to eat there, you know.
Right.
But
Look here, everything me have, yes, I said. Me sell weed. Listen, me have everything where you want here, so every single thing where you want, me have it. Me sell it. Me sell it. Me have to sell it, trees,
she
because I need to hold
opened
out
a
the money.
she did open a little souvenir little thing there too. I mean, the space is so fucking big that she could put all these different shit on there.
Me need it. Me have
If
weed.
she
Me have
eventually
everything. Where
start
you
doing
want? You want weed? You
it.
want weed?
She
Me have
smoked
weed.
weed, so yeah, weed
Listen,
was
me
there.
have
So
weed. Me have weed. Me have weed. I say we have weed. We have everything. We have. We have everything. Listen, every single thing where you want, we have it. We have it. We have it. It is. Me need to hold out the money.
and that's true.
Me
You had the
need to
you
hold
had
out the money.
the space and
Me know
opportunity to
you
do all
you
that shit.
smoke everything where you do. Me have it. Me have cigarette. Me have Rizla. Me have weed. Me have everything. Me have everything where you want rum. Me have everything. Every single thing where you want. There you right here. So me no want you feel dead. You feel like you want something. And you have your money for spend and you can't get it. No, you're supposed to can't get it right. That's not because me want the whole of your money where you come with. Me I try get all of the money where you come at Jamaica with.
Mm,
Eh?
some people like the money without putting in that effort too, don't
You have to
they?
put it in. You have to put it in. Cause so you get the money.
You should.
So you get the money. You have to put it. And then that's what me need you to come back. Me just need you to comfortable. Me need
Mm,
you to happy. Me need you to happy right here. So I just love it bad. And that me need.
you know, all good things come to an end. You know,
Right?
there's seasons for shit and there's situations for shit, and you know, when some people don't want your money, you gotta find somebody else to give it to.
Yeah, that's so strange.
Okay.
Can you imagine somebody don't want your money? Me say, yeah, well, yes, that's a while ago, me I try to figure it out. Somebody don't want the money. Oh, you don't want the money? What do you mean? Let me, there is no
It was
time. There
strange
is
to me
no time
too.
in a while, but treat me want
It
all of
was
your money when you come at my place. No want the whole of your money.
it was strange to me too, but you know,
Oh, if you don't want your money,
all good things come to an end.
what kind of different money you have from other people? Me want it. Me not understand. Eh? Me need it. Me need it. Me need it. Me need it. Me I run business. Me need it. Me need your money. We are talking about.
You
I mean, no,
know.
I mean, no, say, but provide a
Okay, 'cause I
hospital
mean, just like
service.
the first place that I stayed at, you know, that I was telling you about. Sometimes it's not the place, it's the people and the attitudes that say they don't want your money. And I definitely ain't gonna force it on you. Not another
That
dollar.
just sounds so strange to hear somebody say
I
somebody don't want their money. Me feel confused.
mean, it's not even the saying; it's the actions. When you act like you don't want my fucking money, I feel it,
Oh
and so
my
therefore,
God.
I don't need to give it to you more.
Yeah, but where them
Your
get the feelings they from? In a them body if you don't want your money.
attitude,
Mm,
attitude,
yes, me
mhm,
confused.
attitude.
Maybe I become me just me have a different business mind in a maid. So it's hard to understand this one. Because me not understand. Me want your money. Me want your money. You come on me when you. I mean want you to go away and tell everybody about it too. I'm also want your friend their money. I'm want all your family member their money. Like me don't know. Me don't have no other feelings more than me want your money when you come. That's it. So
No,
that means
just
to
I
me,
feel like you know that it got to the point that we were close to the point of like sisters, and she got to the point where she was really like treating me how you treat your real family, which is fucked up.
hmm.
That's where that lie. Like you lost
Oh,
the
okay. So she not
you
treated
lost
like a
the
guest.
yeah
Oh,
you lost sight of me being a customer.
mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You lost sight
Okay.
of me being a customer and
Trouble Daddy.
treat me like family, like fuck the fucked up family member. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck you. It ain't that you customer, like we real family. You just say and do what you want to do, and I'm supposed to be all right with it. and that was a no. Because at the end of the day, customer, you understand what I'm saying? I'm still spending I'm spending a lot of fucking money here. This ain't no chump change. Like I'm staying for 30 days and 34 days and 18 days and I'm staying a lot of time here. So I can guarantee you nobody else has ever stayed that long there. If they've stayed a week. I'm the only person that's ever stayed that extensive amount of time at that place. Only person. So I'm
Mm,
spending a whole lot of money here. Like I'm
right.
eating here. The only thing I really did was buy my rum and kept it in my room. Like I'm not gonna keep buying pints of rum from you. I'm not gonna do that. Like that's just like really just giving you all my money. You know what I'm saying? But that's about the only thing I really did was buy my own rum and like fill up my little pints when I would go out, be out there drinking or whatever. But the food, I paid for the food. You know what I'm saying? Never was like, oh, give me a discount. Whatever you fucking charge is what I paid you. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. So when you can say fuck me, you also say fuck my money. Like, and no hard feelings because Jamaica is a humongous place that I can still go and stay somewhere else that would gladly be okay with me staying there and spending my money.
Mm. Oh, if you stay at my place for 30 days and me make you go away, you can't go away.
Man, when I say
You can't
34
go away.
days,
No, you
I was there
can't go away.
twice in 1 year. I was there twice in 1 year. Twice in 1 year.
No,
Twice.
no, no. You can't go away. You can't go away. Cause 34.
I think I stayed there like 22 days the first time, and then I stayed 34 days. Twice in 1 year.
Mm. Mm. Me, you not stop come there. If I my place. You not stop come.
I
You
had
fall
no
like,
intention to stop going there. Like
you,
I had no intentions on to stop going there
no, you can't stop
until
come.
you let me know that you don't want no more of my business.
No, me need it.
Mm, mm,
Me need
mm,
it. Listen, next year, a
mm.
3 time you go come. 3 time you come next year.
Mhm,
Listen, you
mhm.
soon start stay all 3 months at a time. Because the way you make you
I
feel
just start staying
comfortable.
like this was the longest that I start staying. Like I would make sure it'd be like 3 weeks. So it's between 18 and 21 days I would stay. So with COVID and not being able to go for like 2 years, I'm like, okay, so now I got to bump my days up. I need to be able to stay for like 30 days. Like I need a month in my system. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was the plan. Every time I come, I'm staying for at least a month.
Mm,
Definitely the plan.
mercy. Me need, you be say a 3 months you go start stay.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. You don't even want to come up back. Every time you don't want to come up back. The way you just want to stay. The way you just want to stay. Because the way you make you feel you just want to stay. The atmosphere with me, I go create, you I go stay right here. So come here, create this nice atmosphere all over the same little bar. This so I play nice music and play things and all type of something I go on. Me
Oh
just
man,
me
playing
need
had
you.
the DJ coming. Even though she played a lot of old American music, I just had to bring my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, that is a problem because me already start question you. When me and you then me I say, oh, some kind of music you like. Come on here where you like because play the music that me I play when you come there.
Yeah, but she
Because
didn't
God.
play that. But one thing I can say about her, she didn't play that the music like the dance hall and the dagger and all that because
Yeah,
she
but
didn't.
you could have played some reggae music.
She did
You can
when she had the DJ.
yeah.
She had the DJ. He
Play the
played
nice,
reggae.
good
Her
up
music
reggae music them.
was
Please,
old American music.
and you can find some of the dancehall them where you can find the clean version of some of the dancehall song them if you have a problem with the raw.
I wasn't even worried about that because I had my own speaker with my own phone,
Yeah, but me I tell you say
my
trees,
own play.
we are run a business, we can't afford for the person we are stay if you think to do that. Me need you for out here so we are this damn barriers stay there and don't when you don't want to come out. You don't
Mhm.
understand? Me need you to stay right there so and drink and
You
get hungry because we have food. We have food that's selling at
the
shop.
food was one thing I could say the women that she had working there, they made sure they took care of
What the hell?
Like there was a time that they didn't knock on the door and say, "Oh, you want something? Was you ready for something to eat?" Or you know what I'm saying? They make sure that we was straight, and I
Me,
made
me,
sure
me
straight.
that run that spot there like a bar, like a proper bar and lounge setting where it's like you're there one little, you think you're there one little club or something every time you come over there. You just love over there, you not even want inside your room. You just want to come this and you just want to stay there
But
and
that's what
drink and yam. Drink and yam.
that's exactly what I did though. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, but here what you say, you have to use your own music. Me, no, you're not supposed to have, no.
That wasn't even a big deal. It was the fact that I was there. You know what
Let
I'm
me tell
saying?
you something. Music keep people at them spot. Music are the key to keep people at your place, to keep them in there. To make them keep and buy drinks and spend and buy food and buy. That's why you use the music to keep them there. It's like they want cancer
I mean, that she
or
had,
something.
but that's what everybody was listening to. Sadly, that's when I go there, I hear more old American music than I do reggae.
No, so me can't believe it.
Unless I'm going to a party.
Mm-mm.
But that's the sad reality.
All for Friday night, a straight dance me I keep it. Oh no. You have to find no way go right here. Right here. Eh, everything turn up. Everything turn up. Because guess what? We just want to see. We just want to feel out me guess them and see where them they fan and see what I go on. You understand what I say? I
Well,
know what
but
me I deal with.
only guess.
Know
I
what
would,
me I deal with. Remember me tell you, a few things we are going with over there. And them just want to get trees, them just want to give me the start, one little business like that,
well,
Somebody just
she
somebody
was
just want
able
to
to
give me
build
just give me
another
a
one.
start. Just give me
So
the start in
hopefully
a
she,
business like that.
she got more people that stay longer because she was able to build another room. You know what I'm saying, and furnish it.
She could have built three more room already if she never run with the people that want to spend their
She
money with
has the
her.
space for it. Though she has the space for it.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
what she not having, she had make people were willing to spend 34 days gone now. So something wrong. You
Well,
obviously
she
you
also
not
make people.
understand the assignment
She
good.
also don't
Because
make people not want to work there. So it's not just me. She also make people not want to work there
oh,
for
she
her.
treat the staff bad.
Yeah.
God of mercy.
So.
Mm. All right, so chef, one would heap of problems are going right. So no, just it's a
So
lot of, it's a lot of confusion. Because now the staff that get treated with all these kind of things.
when your eyes be open, they open wide. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully she doing better and her shit is popping and maybe she get more customers and you know prosper and treat people better.
Right?
I'll never find out though. You understand?
Tell your
I'll never
dog go back.
find out. I personally will never find out. I just, wish that she prosper. I wish bad on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That was a chapter in my life that I really, really enjoyed. All the good times and the times I stayed there was definitely
Right?
lovely. But shit comes to an end.
Mhm.
You know,
Is there anything she could do to get it to come back?
there's nothing.
Why
There's nothing.
she really do bad then? Mm-mm.
No, but it was, according to her and her post, it was my fault. So she put some shit up like, oh, when people don't, you see how people are when they don't get what they want. I was like, what? All right.
Are you shit attack?
Mm, that's subliminal shit. I was like, oh wow, it's all good though. You know,
Ungrateful.
very. It's sad that it even went that way, but you got to see people's true colors. Because the issue was, on her birthday, she didn't want to cook, and she let the cook off because the girl was moving into her own place, and I was staying there, and I was doing some work on the computer, doing a class or something in my room. So I didn't come out till that evening. And she never opened the restaurant at all that day. So when I came out, I'm like, okay, so now I'm ready to eat, but it's like getting dark. She was like, I'm not cooking. I was like, what? I said, okay, so I hadn't eaten all day because I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Then I was doing this class or whatever. But now I'm starving. She was like, I'm not cooking. I said, I didn't eat all day. She was like, I'm not cooking. It's my birthday. I'm not cooking. I was like, wow. Then the guy that came and cleaned up, she's like, oh yeah, and he was here. And I'm thinking, okay, why wouldn't you come have him knock on the door knowing that you wasn't cooking and that I haven't eaten all day? She didn't do none of that. Didn't offer to take me up the road. Like I literally had to walk up the road by myself. This dark ass road by myself at night to go get me something to eat. That was it for me. That was it for
So
me.
she not cook and she get the cook the day off
Mhm.
and she can't get her right go up the road to get something to eat.
Mhm.
So why? Why she can't get her
She
right
had
go up
an
the road to get me
attitude.
feel confused.
She had an attitude. She had an attitude all day. She had an attitude. And the thing was, I had already like during my break in the class that I was taking, I went out and I got me something to drink. And I saw her sweeping up. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you could have told me that you wasn't cooking. It was still
Mm-hmm.
daylight. I
Mm-hmm.
still had another hour with my class. I could have told you to tell dude to come around so he can go get me something to eat. All of that. She never said not one word. So when I came out and it was dark, and you not even say, okay, well, I'll take you up the road. You know what I'm saying? No, I walked. I walked. hmm And I end up seeing the dude that did the cleaning and shit. He ended up walking me back. He ended up getting me something to eat and walking me back. But that was
So
it.
so
Yeah, I
so
had.
so just dry stuff. She just dry stuff. She just get some.
hmm She had an attitude.
So what happened before that? What happened before that day there because of your attitude there?
I had became an admin on her business page to try to help her drum up more business because she wasn't doing good because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you have to post more and post more pictures, you know what I'm saying? And I was taking this class for that anyway. So I'm like, I got, and the couple days that I was posting pictures and doing different things, she had got more traffic going back to her page, you know what I'm saying? How you can see in the back office the traffic and everything. So when it came to her birthday, I had posted happy birthday, you know what I'm saying? She got mad because evidently she normally has a party for her birthday and she cooks food and she gives it away just like it's her birthday. Okay, you can't afford to do that now. You understand what I'm saying? So she had got mad because I had posted that and she felt as though people was going to come and want to eat for free and she couldn't afford it. I'm like, but you have to understand, everybody know that you just went that the pandemic was here and there's a lot of times that you were shut down and couldn't even serve anybody. This is my assumption.
Yeah, but happy
You know what I
birthday
mean?
no me. So what? The happy birthday where you said that I go make them things so them can come eat free?
I guess that was her rationale.
I don't get it.
But she had an attitude the whole that to the point where I took it down. Like I took it down. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't expect it to make you have an attitude to that magnitude.
Mm,
So I'm like, I didn't think anything else of it. Okay, I took it down. People know, I mean, they've known you forever. People still saying happy birthday to you anyway, without me even posting that. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? It wasn't like I said there was going to be a party or I didn't say any of that. Right. So I just took it down and never thought anything of it. And then that evening, when she was sitting there and she was like, "Oh, it's my birthday. I'm not cooking nothing. I'm not going." I mean, just the arrogance and the the meanness of how she was saying it. I was like, "Wait a minute. I'm not cooking nothing. I'm not." It was just like, bitch, you can starve for real, for real. And that's how I felt. Like, basically, that's what you're telling me. And at the end of the day, I'm still a guest. You understand what I'm saying? So went and got me something to eat, and I still had 5 days left there, and I stayed in my room the whole entire 5 fucking days. Never came back out the room. Mm-mm. Came out to get something to drink. I went back in the fucking room. I stayed in the
So we
5 days.
eat them
Mhm.
time there. Oh, you eat in them 5 days
You know
there.
what? There was a whole lot of other shit that happened that just had my stomach fucked up. Like I didn't even want to eat,
Mm.
but I knew I wasn't coming back. I knew that much. I knew from then I wasn't coming back.
So in your room, you have like fridge and so.
In my room? No, that was the problem. If I had a fridge in my room and a microwave, I could have had bought some shit and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could have did that,
Oh, so
you
no
know,
fridge,
but
no microwave, no
no,
kitchen, no
no,
nothing.
no, no.
So why she have it so do with no even microwave? Suppose you want warm up like a water to make some tea.
She didn't have it.
Then
Because
why
no
she?
one really stayed there though. But that's the thing.
Yeah, but
Nobody never stayed there. Like she
no,
had that room. If you rented that room, you had to stay at least 3 days. So it wasn't like she was renting it for
yeah,
one
but look
complete
here.
fucking.
From
You
your
know what I'm
come,
saying?
and you decide say you're gonna stay 34 days, just know so one microwave are coming
It should have been.
right away.
That's something that I had said too. You know what I
Like me I
mean?
go
That's
buy
something I
that
had
shit
said.
bring come because me need you if you can make like
Microwave or something to heat up. Like when I went and got my food, I had got some stuff from the store. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I didn't come out. I came
you
out to
can
get
you
ice
put all
and
warm up like a water in your
mm,
microwave to make a little tea if you feel like you want like a tea. You understand what I'm saying? Like
listen,
it
I did not come out for 5 days. Still had a whole weekend there and everything. She had a DJ out there, and ironically, he was playing the music that was playing Sizzler, and all that was to get me to come out. You understand what I'm saying? I
yeah.
still didn't come out. I still didn't come out.
She really need for really and truly get some microwave put in the place then.
She really do. I mean,
It don't make
especially
no sense.
I was paying how much did I pay a night? I was paying her $60 a night.
You can't have one like a microwave in there for people them warm up like a hot water to make some tea.
And even with my mom paying her, I think I paid her $75 a night for me and my mom to stay there.
Look here. You must can get one microwave in the room for them the
She
kind of money there.
she got she changed like she had the place is so fucking big and all these little separate rooms. She had a room where you can go like behind this wall and it would lead into where they had she had a room that she would stay in. And I told you that at the beginning she had a souvenir shop. Well, she turned that souvenir shop into her room. You know what I'm saying? With a full bathroom in her bedroom. And she had a refrigerator and a microwave in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Mm,
Oh, she can have it, but no, the guests them not have it. Yes,
I
them
think
can
that's
have
the
it.
only, and then at the end of the day, like even with going through the pandemic and all that type of shit, like she really couldn't even afford to put that shit on it. I knew that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's something that's definitely needed, especially with her not doing breakfast and all that. Especially if
Yeah.
you want people to stay there for an extensive amount of time.
I mean,
I didn't give a fuck,
one little one
but
microwave
definitely
so
need it.
cheap.
You
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 just go
definitely
buy. You tell me say you can't go upwards to buy two little microwave tray and I plate, and you get the money from the person if stay at the place. So you could have really and truly buy one little microwave not that dear.
mm,
I mean,
yeah, that was
just
it from
a few days money. If a daily you sell them money there, a few days money can buy the microwave.
right.
Like I
I,
mean, me not understand.
I was there for 22 days and then came back
3 of them days there you
for
could have buy the
100 days
microwave.
and stayed for 34 days. So yeah, within that time, yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you could have get two microwave miss. Not even two second hand microwave you could have buy.
Oh, girl, well, maybe she got one
You could have
now.
buy
Hopefully.
used microwave. You could buy a used microwave.
Well,
Look
that was
like
one of the things that I said because I left her a voice note, explaining how I felt. You know what I'm saying about the whole situation. You know. and had to remind her at the end of the day, I'm still a guest. You know what I'm saying? So I felt as though that to know that I hadn't eaten all day and sit there and basically say, bitch, starve was fucked up. I mean, the road that I had to walk down, there was like a portion of it that was completely black. You knew that. You ain't say, well, I'll ride you down there, or even not even ride me. You knew the guy was there because you told me that would have went and got me something to eat. You never even told him to knock on my door. So I just felt as though you said fuck me all day.
Mm,
So in that same token, you said fuck my money.
right. Cool. I just alone, we can't sum it up to,
I
Tell the
mean, at the
truth,
end of
I'm
the day, I look at,
me not lose my
It's
money,
a
me
beautiful.
not
She
lose
is
my
a
money.
beautiful place. She has a beautiful establishment. I wish
Mm-hmm.
her nothing but prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't wish nothing bad on nobody that's gonna fuck up my money.
Me not wish nothing at all.
At the end of the day,
Good or bad. Me
and
not
her
no
husband,
wish
and I
we
love
are.
her husband. Her husband is everything, right? He knows that that was fucked up. He knows the whole situation was fucked up. He actually friends requested me after I had left there. And even on birthdays and different things, he'll like my pictures and stuff. Yeah, no, he knew it was fucked up. He knew the whole situation was fucked up. But see, she's also a tourist just like me. But you ain't apologizing, and I just ain't never got to say nothing else to you. So we there with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you were 1,000% wrong, and we just said we can't come back from that. Especially with your attitude and and people when they don't get what they want, some shit they don't get what they want. They don't get what they want.
All them did want was food.
See,
Take one like to the
but
world them did
and
want.
then the crazy shit was she made hamburgers when you could have made me a chicken burger and I'd have been satisfied and some fries that took you 5 minutes. She when I tell you she refused and the way that her face was turned up and fucked up and lip turned up, I said, oh, you really saying fuck me. All right. Thank you. Now it's
I
time
just,
to move around.
oh God, just dear bad. Me,
Oh,
that the situation they wouldn't, you imagine, but as we say, see, that's why God put people in a certain, that's that because that story they would have got so bad. So, me and I would have cost, me probably would have left the same day. And probably the night they would have left. Because me and I were cost the whole time me did it.
I didn't even want to cuss, but I just want to let you know that I'm
Because,
never going
you
to see
know,
my
in that moment there, me I tell you, say me hungry, and you come and skin up your nose and I skin up your mouth when me
face.
hungry.
Just
Hey, hey, what you do? You know, sister, me hungry today. Listen, okay, so you know, I'm not at all in the make you eat. What you mean? You must have something for me eat in there.
after that, I ain't want shit.
Yeah,
I wasn't
D man.
just spend another
Yeah,
dollar in
D man.
there.
Me and I go cost the whole time. It
That
now go
was
run.
the whatever I gave you was the let. No, I actually did. I owe her. I owed her some money for food because I kept a tab. Now this is how close we were. I kept a tab. She kept a tab for me. I never questioned a tab. I just paid her.
Mm,
You know
I
what I'm
got this
saying?
amount of
You could
things
have
to go
been
on for
doing
that
all
the tab
these
there.
things. Now you got me thinking that you've been getting out and all types of shit, but I
A
never
bare things
all
should do
that.
on the tab.
I don't, and it didn't even matter.
Rub
You
up
understand what
everything.
I'm
Can no, no, me know
saying?
say you're a D man, so me know say everything
Mhm.
you do.
And whatever it is I owe you, I'm gonna give it to you. Whatever it is I owe you, I'm gonna give it to you. That's it. Before I leave this motherfucking island, just know that I won't owe you a fucking dollar. But see, the thing about it is I've met people over the years there that I still communicate with and shit. She supposedly told somebody I owed her money.
What?
Mm-mm. That's why they'll never see me again. Because
After you
people will ask
after
about.
you pay after you pay her money,
Mhm,
she say you still
mhm.
want now?
I mean, but some people got to say things like that to show face. To save face. Some people
Oh, so
they have to tell
I lie you want to tell
yeah,
for me now?
have
Me tell
you
you
have
say
to.
what me I tell you.
You have to listen. People are used to seeing me there every year. This is the thing. People are used to seeing me there for an extensive amount of time every fucking year. They come there when I'm there. You understand what I'm saying? So for them to ask about, and they ask about me. So for somebody to ask about me, you have to tell a lie. You have to. And I already knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. And I can't even be mad at you because the lie don't even sound. It doesn't even sound good, for real, because I'm the only motherfucker spending money like that there. But you have to say it though. You have to say it because you gonna get tired of hearing my motherfucking name or people asking about me. So you have to stop all that.
When I tell a lie for nobody, master.
You gotta tell a lie. You gotta.
No, sir.
As good.
Me
Then
just a
the
talk
crazy
it how
shit
it
is
go.
as much positive shit as you always said about me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
why me
have.
not me I
You
gotta
have.
start it how it go. It
Mhm.
was my birthday, I mean I cook nothing. I should
Mhm.
vex. That's it.
And then,
We don't talk.
I mean, then you would you would basically tell everybody that it's true that everybody what everybody is saying about you, like the whole community. They would definitely say that yeah, that's true because this is a woman that comes here every year and stay all these days.
Yeah, but the whole
You know what I'm
community know
saying?
her and them don't know she
Yeah,
our. So
yeah.
so you don't the community don't know you already. You're drunk. So I mean I like say if you
Hmm.
add on this to it, this would be some big shock to nobody.
Well, I
They,
mean,
them don't know Yawa, your staff
that's
know
like
Yawa,
even
everybody
telling
know
a lie.
Yawa.
Even telling a lie don't fit right. But you, whatever you got to do to make yourself feel better. You know
So
what I'm
look here, so
saying?
she a Christian?
Um, yeah.
Well, so
Mm, I mean, I
yeah.
was everything. Everything just came full circle with even the young ladies on trying to get people to work there, and she couldn't get anybody to work there, and like the time that I stayed the 22 days, girl, I was being a bartender. I didn't know what the fucking party was. All I drink is rum. Okay. People was like, she was in the kitchen. I mean, she was literally doing this shit by herself, like doing the bar and doing the kitchen by herself. So, I'm there and I'm trying to help out and I'm serving motherfuckers drinks and all types of shit. And, I just felt compelled to be able to help her. You know what I mean? Um, and she was trying to call people because she's from Kingston. So she was even trying to call people that she knew there if they knew anybody that wanted to work. You know what I'm saying? And then there was a girl that came in that started working for her and was saying how other women that worked there like didn't have anything nice to say about her. That's why nobody wanted to work there for her. She was like, "Well, I'm glad. I'm good that they don't like me because I don't give a fuck." And yeah, I understand all that. But and me not seeing this, never seeing this side of her at all ever. I couldn't understand it. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers don't want to work. We just coming out of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And then she ended up getting one girl that came there and worked, and she found out that she could cook good. So she ended up letting her, paying her more money and letting her cook. So that freed her up to be able to do some shit. So the girl had actually found a place that was close to there that she was moving into. And she ended up finding another barmaid. Um, and these two girls was good. She had one that was there that she didn't even last, right? She don't allow people to like shoot like they come there and try to shoot videos and all types of shit. You got to pay her, which rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do a whole video that you gonna post on YouTube and get likes and views and all that shit. And she wouldn't ask for that much, but she did want to be paid for it. And one of the barmaids like let somebody do a video shoot on there where she was actually in the video shoot and shit. You know what I'm saying? She didn't last. But then she ended up getting two other girls there. And I thought they would last. You know, last I heard they gone too. So
Mm. So I wonder, maybe should not pay them good too. And then should not pay them good and probably I'll talk to them and treat them one
well,
more
I
year.
mean, I think it was a lot like she wanted them to do everything, you
You know
know.
that?
The
And the
guy
money, the
that
money now match up. Because when you want people to work like
she
slave, you have to give
preferred
them big money.
I think she preferred for you to stay on the property to be there in the morning. I guess that's what it was. Like, because every morning you had to sweep up. She had like palm trees and shit. The shit would fall. Every morning you had to sweep up and like coconut tree. And I just think that the guy that I know was saying that they were saying it was too much that she wanted them to do for the amount of money that she was paying.
Exactly. Mm,
And
me
then
know
it
say
was
that.
like,
Cause look on the man when me tell you say they up on the place where me stay or him dead. Me know yet that the man there trees. Me never see him man and yet and him look unhappy.
right.
The way all the people that make the man love him work. Him so happy, him glad for go pick down the whole of the fruit them give. You can name down the whole of the fruit them the way all the man just very helpful and somebody will love like them happy for them job and them don't want to lose it. Because them
Mm,
can't believe so them find something like this. I saw a man behave. Him get a place for them have a little part round on the side where have a room and sit there, him get to stay there. Him, make sure everything all right and walk up and down and check the property and them go something there and make sure the pool always have to clean and everything. And the man, you never see the man and him look down and unhappy and upset or you know when you can look on people and see them burdens, that man you never
mm.
the man no show no sign of burden. The man just every day him up and running and active. Because guess what?
The guy that used to come there that would have went and got me something to eat, he ended up coming a couple days before this happened, or maybe even a day before this happened. He came and knocked on my door. He was like, I just wanted to tell you bye because I'm not coming back. Um, because she don't want to pay me. And I think she might have heard him talking to me. But he was like, she don't want to pay me. And I think because he was like an alcoholic, but he worked his ass off. You know what I'm saying? And I think she was basically trying to pay him in a couple shots of rum and maybe some cigarettes and not really money. Maybe like a 500 here or whatever. And he was like, she really want to pay me, and this the 500 and whatever that she want to give me, it's really not enough for all the stuff that I do, and I'm just not coming back. But I just wanted to tell you bye. You know what I'm saying? And I felt bad. I'm like, oh my goodness. But he ended up coming back. She gave him money.
mm-hmm.
When he went and got me something to eat, I said, okay, I wanted some soup. I said, just get me like a large soup, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker brought me back like a Tupperware bowl full of soup, right? He literally, this was like a big ass Tupperware bowl full of fucking soup. And I didn't pay for it. I gave him enough to give me a cup of soup and him some money. And he bought this big ass Tupperware bowl full of soup. So evidently she started giving him a couple more dollars. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that was the complaint. You
Yeah,
know.
you can see a lot of problem. She don't want to pay them, and then she want them to do this whole heap of work. Yeah, so underpaid, overworked. Nah, go work. You nah go keep the staff because them are gonna look around and any chance them get to find out job where pay them better and I deal with them better, they're
Right.
gone.
You're right. And that's what happened.
They're
Because he
gone.
was calling me one day, and he was the one that told me that she said that I owed. She told somebody that I owed her money. But he ended up saying that he stopped going down there because she had these coconuts. She had a coconut tree, and they would fall, and he was supposed to be selling them for her. And somehow, I don't know, something happened to the coconut. I don't know if it was rotten or something, where there was like a couple of them he couldn't sell, and where he stayed at. because he stayed at this other little bar that was down the street and really didn't have a place. Like I think he stayed like in this little room or it was the van or some shit, but he really didn't have a place. But she ran down on him and talked. When I tell you, he was like she talked about me like he said, and he was very unattractive, but she was calling him ugly and I mean, she talked. He was like, she talked so bad to me. I was waiting for her to lick me. That's what I was waiting for. That's how bad that she just ran down on me and was screaming in my face and in front of daddy and all types of shit. And then turn around like 2 days later and send for him because she wanted him to come clean some fish. He said he was like she never. He said I'll. He said I'll die here hungry and broke before I ever do anything else for her.
Not good. So you treat it like dog shit. And then want to know, no. And then
Mm,
it sound like a typical Jamaican. Them
mm,
stay so.
mm,
That we call it beer face and dry eye.
mm.
Beer face and dry eye. Yeah. Me treat you like dog and then turn around tomorrow and ask you for help. Mm. Like the person
That's
have no
basically like
memory.
no need of he need money and he need a couple dollars. You want shit. He was like he said I'll never go there again. I'll never help her with anything again. I mean, just the sadness in his voice, but
Right?
the way he said it, I that's the look that I got when she was telling me that she wasn't cooking. That mean nasty mug face is what I got when she said she wasn't cooking.
I know the face that you're talking, you know.
Mm,
Them have a way with them say them start bend up them face for you.
mm-hmm,
Bend up them face and they come like when you come up here and if you go stay at somebody yard after a few days you see them start bend up them face for you. And
mm,
start, so I really come out then why you come out. So you start to that bend up face something there, and then
mm.
you start feeling uncomfortable, you're afraid for you go in the fridge. You're afraid to touch the fridge now, you're afraid to move, you're just afraid to do everything, you're afraid to turn on the light, you're just afraid cause them face start bend up on you. Yeah.
That's all
So
Americans do the
me know
same
it.
fucking thing.
Me know the bend up face. Me know it. Me know the exact face. And the worst part about it is that the face you go them will make the face upon you and tomorrow want help from you. Some of them say so. They make up the face there today and tomorrow them want your help.
But see, that's the same
Like you're not a
thing,
memory.
the thing, and even with him, I know she did that because she know that he don't have nowhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? He
Right?
don't have nothing, so he gonna
Mm-hmm.
come get this couple dollars. Shit, he said, "Hey, I
Yeah.
could starve to death, and I would
Easy.
be the last
Them
bit of money
easy
that
for
was ever on
them
earth."
easy for manipulate them kind of people there
Mhm.
because desperation now will make them look past the face. So, them will look past that face the way they give them today because the desperation.
Look, the way that he sounded and the way she took his manhood in front of all those people, he said
That
never.
that are probably not even the first time she do it to him. And even when him said that, him will go back to again same way.
No, that was definitely the first time. That was definitely the first time. Hmm.
Trust me. When the desperation check them, then go back.
Hmm.
Right back there. And get abused again and the same thing over and over and it's like
Again, he
continuous.
was ready to move with his family that's been trying to get him away from there. That's how serious he was.
Right?
Serious he was.
If he move are the only thing that's gonna save him, because anytime they move, right back there. Mhm. Them just them and tell them too little something and offer them too little money that them no say you broke.
I don't
And then
believe that.
and wheels you in back.
No, I mean, I do. Yeah, there's people like that, and there's just some people that, and like even with, I don't know, drunks, crackheads, all types of shit. I done met a whole lot of them. But it's something, especially with a man, it's something about taking their pride in front of everybody. There's some shit that you just be like, you know what, we ain't, that
They
ain't even
probably
worth it.
listen. And you're not left there so right back there. You understand? Because I want to stuff her over one little room right there, so catch up in a van or whatever.
Yeah, but
When
that's not his only.
when the
But that's
desperation
not the only
start
place.
take
Yeah.
you.
Desperation. One thing he was a hustler. That wasn't the only place he was getting money. That wasn't like it
Oh,
was the only
well
place.
then, that means I'm good to go then. If I don't, things are just
I'm
the
saying
same
that
day.
wasn't the only place. I mean, that was not the only place. He was always out hustling. You know, that's why I said when he said that, the way he said that, he was like, I ain't never had nobody talk to me like that. I just assumed that the way that she had her chest bucked up, and I was just waiting for her to lick me. Like that's how bad she talked.
I mean, you know, oh, master, this is, you wait upon you for lick me. Woman, I lick you.
That's
Woman.
how. That's how.
So when she lick you now, what that happen to her more than you gonna batter her right there? Because you're a man. Like, what kind of what?
No, he said he wouldn't hit her.
Yeah, it is. If you say when you not get the lick yet.
Mm,
When you somebody lick you sometime you think you never have time for know say enough lick, you know I lick them because the reaction alone like frighten you and make you all thump them down. Because imagine you fly up on me and just start lick me.
I
You
would
know
say,
that?
I never got to worry about me again on her property, on her.
Honestly.
I was like, mm.
Lick. Lick.
I mean, the way she talked, he was like, the way that she ran.
No, what kind of lick?
I was like, ran down. He was like, yeah, she ran down on me. I said,
Him young or old?
he's youngish, I guess.
That's so she brave. Who want to fling a
Hmm.
lick for young somebody master? I know
Hmm.
I know can easily find you in one ditch. Crazy. It's like she sick. Miss, them will find in a ditch.
You
Then
know,
we gonna lick people. Like, what you think?
she got her own little connection, so I guess that's
Yeah,
what.
but no connection can't happen if I go in a ditch.
Mhm.
And then we lay away to out of that and do your bag of things.
So,
So when you think for lick somebody, you have to think about everything will come after that lick there, you know. You see that lick there is very you in your mind you think say you can just lick fling and lick on people and nothing never go happen.
maybe that's why she didn't do it.
Oh,
Right.
I'm more than likely at
Yeah.
that. Because miss that
Dang, she
story they
ran down though.
that the story they could have got left so quick. And if them not do you not the right away, you can't walk in peace after that and you have to go your head have to spin like gig on your body because you don't know when somebody go retaliate and come back because of that lick where they lick them. So that lick something they are lick adult. You have to know what you do. Also, this one like one slave driver. Nothing can go so.
Hmm.
But
You
you're
know,
gonna fling
all of a
and lick
sudden,
from people.
2020, you just start looking about the past years on shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and different situations, different things that happen. I'm like, oh, okay, so it wasn't them, it was you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How this was fucked up, and I asked about certain people and they ain't around no more, and
Mm-hmm.
talked to them, and oh, so it wasn't them.
Mm-hmm. And you are the
Had a lot
problem.
to do. You had a lot to do with that, because if you gave them if you gave them attitude like you gave me,
Mm-hmm.
like me, I'm
It's the
never coming
same
back
thing.
around.
Yeah, just like how all of the one when I come back, I see him thing.
Mm,
Yeah, because our behavior, she maybe want to look into that chat, miss. That not gonna work. A business can't survive on them kind of behavior. There.
well, it's been surviving, so
I mean, but it not survive to the wait to survive too.
and
Yeah,
I think she done
you
came
couldn't
into
even buy microwave.
she well you know what I can say she may have now. You know what I'm saying? She done came into some money and this and
So her
renovation
place,
and all
she
this
have it,
shit.
she have
She
it for
might have.
Airbnb now.
She still has those. She has two rooms now, so she
No,
might
me I
even.
say if it by Airbnb, tell me that want to see it.
No, it's not one of them Airbnbs like that.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
so why shouldn't I put it up on this and make me money off it?
Because she don't know. That was what I was trying to do with her business page, was put her
Oh,
out there to start getting more. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm-hmm.
she had those two rooms. You know what I mean? Um, So she probably finished the other two rooms that she was trying to do. She came into some money and did some renovations and did some upgrades, and so probably she did, probably she found somebody to help her market it and put it out there or something. I don't know.
Lord, Airbnb should if Airbnb I be money. Uh, Oh,
I
she
mean,
don't
she
know
might
that.
be doing that. She might be. I mean, it's just the package. You know what I'm saying? It is a package.
Where you say it there? St. Thomas?
More Bay.
Oh, if we can't find it, we go dig and see when we're done. And see if it depend. 2024 now. She can still slow us up.
Well, I mean, she probably wish her well.
Nobody wishing well, but
You know,
me,
it is what it is. Because I, that,
me have no
we
wish, whether
know
well or
we
not.
not going never back there. That's what we know. We not never ever going back there. That's what we know.
Me and you go.
I'm not going back there, girl. Back.
Me and you go for 1 week
Ain't going to, and stay where?
and terrorize her for the
And
1 week.
stay there?
Right, let me hear you.
No. Now there's a
Mm,
place down the road that we can go stay.
no, me want them right there with her.
She can never get another dollar.
Me well want go.
You know how many thousands American money that she's gotten from me? She could
You
never get
think
another
you
dollar.
think you think me I gonna feel we have a good time and feel she have a good time with we?
I would never,
You
but you still could never get any of my money.
so
You've gotten enough.
want see
That chapter,
how
that
bad
chapter is
let me
closed.
see how bad you be. Let me
That
see how
chapter
bad you
is
be.
closed. When I say closed, when I say not another dollar, I don't even want to buy a drink.
First of all, me not even know should I accept it if you tell her say me and you come there. Me never think she gonna accept it. Me not think she gonna say yeah. Me think she say no, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Me because me think she afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Me
Well,
not
let's
think.
see.
Trust
But
me,
one
when
thing
she
you
look
know,
into it and say, "Well,
one
Anna,
thing you know
when them
is
two
you
year
can
ago, who are you are
mm-mm, get another
what
dollar of
like
mine.
say when you just want to come for how much days?
That bridge is
Nah,
burnt.
she not
I
gonna do it.
say
And
burnt
be a
to the
fret, she go
fucking
fret.
ground. That bridge is burnt to the ground, child.
Mm-mm.
To the ground.
What about if somebody a pay for it?
Huh?
Suppose somebody a pay for it.
I still wouldn't stay there. I wouldn't
Mm.
stay there.
My jeez.
I wouldn't stay there.
You just don't know how to hang.
I would
God,
still never stay there. Ever. When I say ever, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, stay
may-
there?
maybe
Mm-mm.
maybe me need to go there by myself 1 3 day.
You go and enjoy. I'll show
And
you all the shit I helped fix on that motherfucker.
enjoy. Why? You really not understand the
Help fix
assignment
it.
now. But
Mm-mm.
anyway,
That assignment, I ain't gonna, yeah.
I
That
me
assignment,
not
I'll
know.
never understand.
Me not understand.
Never get another dollar from me. Not one another motherfucking dollar.
Just know say should I be a
And I'll meet you
should I
there. I'll come there.
listen.
You know what I'm
Just
saying? Come
just
pick
know
you
say
up. But
it would be it would
yeah.
be a guess for remember. Just know that
Mm.
would be a guess. Why that wicked man? Imagine that man. Now somebody a come there, you not even know why them a come. You don't know why. You see, this is why you have to do good things, in the world, And you have to do the right thing at all times, trees, because you see, just like that, somebody else now can come there, and you don't know nothing where they know.
And you see this perfect host.
hmm But I know yeah, I used to the perfect guest. Oh, this loving guest you fly in,
Girl, I say about a
I
dollar to be
don't
spent there.
care about that.
But
Listen,
I done did my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I contribute enough to the beautification of that place. That's what I leave.
Right?
Even the carpenter that does all her woodwork and shit, he friends request me. I ain't talked to him, but even he friends request me. How you find me? He never knew my real name.
Oh shit, as she said it, as she what's it tell him? Mm, so she a give out her name now.
Mm. But I
Mm.
loved him though. He's not one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but where him get the
He's the
name?
one that I was telling you that made them fucking beds. That I was trying to that asked him how much he would charge to make a bed for
Mm,
somebody.
but him know the name. Where him get the name from?
Never knew my first name or my last name. He just knew me as
Okay, so
Chris.
so where you get the name from, sir?
Or unless he's seen me on her page or, But I didn't even know he had a fucking Facebook.
First of all, I saw him with a skill that he managed to go through that and search for the picture and everything.
Oh, I mean, but we took a lot of pictures. I mean, I don't know if they still up, if she kept them up or not, but um,
She did have the picture of them up off the place with you.
yeah,
Oh, mm,
yeah. We always took pictures. So he might have seen, that maybe that's how it was. He saw my and then friends requested me because I didn't even know his ass had a page.
you forgot fast on our page. Yeah, me need to fast fight. I realize. So go on. See if any upgrades go on. You know what I say? If any microwave buy.
My microwave was, I don't know. But,
I want one mini fridge in the bedroom.
came into
See
a
if
couple
there's
of
any
hours.
improvements. Is there any improvements? You know what I say?
She did a lot of work. I seen a picture of the like the upgrade that she was doing. She did
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of work on there, but she came into some money, she came into some money. I knew that before I left. So she made the decision to sell this property and be able to upgrade her spot, which was a good thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it probably that means the things are going, man. It maybe they buy Airbnb, no man.
Maybe I would
Probably the there. You know.
never ever say. Would never say.
Anyways, by tomorrow, them time I'm going to know a lot more. All right, but anyways, my girlfriend, here what me I gonna do now? Now it's 1:15. Maybe for the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna do a small digging. Me take me can't have long on it right now because I want to sleep and the fan are blowing on my face. I just feel so cozy and comfortable. I just wanna just sleep away.
I done had my nap. Watched me a couple karate movies and or at least one.
Oh God, me not get no sleep today, trees. These are me have nap. Oh God, me not get no sleep. Mm-mm. My dad
Two of
started
my
do too much
granddaughters was
things
over
from
today.
morning. Amount of things me do from morning. Oh, so
Uh, I had two
darling.
of my daughters that ran amok up in this motherfucker to the point the neighbor downstairs. My dishes are rattling downstairs
What?
as them running around and shit. My grandkid. I know
Oh
they ain't,
yeah?
ain't. You hear them, but your fucking dishes ain't rattling. That's the second time she said that. Like I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to let her know. We gonna stop saying that because they ain't no motherfucking animals. You understand what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
gonna let that go. You can't say that 3 times. This is the second time you said that. But I actually gave her my phone number and said if they're too loud, just call me. You understand what I'm saying? Or text me. You know what I mean? Because they are kids and they do that running around shit. But you ain't keep
Why
saying that
feel
your
her
fucking
ears?
dishes.
Oh, feel her ears so clean. Eh? Oh, feel her ears so clean. Oh, she hear everything so clean and clear and I saw the floor. How kind of floor this now? Where plate a rattle and kind of something like
Yeah,
that.
her plates ain't rattling, but you do hear them. You know what I'm saying? My granddaughters, they so hyper that I even got a little stool that's what I that helped me get in my motherfucking bed because I'm so short. Yeah, my granddaughter don't have a problem. The little ass stool, she got to jump. When I say jump, she got to pull her knees all the way up. Pull her knees up to jump off this little ass stool. You're only 1 inch from the floor, girl. You ain't got to do all that. But
Right?
they have so much energy. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, you know. But what we ain't gonna do is keep saying that your shit is rattling.
Yeah, but the little one time when them a come over every now and then and them not there the whole night. So what the
Right,
problem?
right,
Them
right.
a pick me. You not supposed to have a problem with that and like a whole night them go there and jump and
I mean, we don't even have, and I get it because I would feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? But we don't even have a noise ordinance in this motherfucker, for real, for real. Like you know what you was moving into when you moved in here.
yeah,
It's
and
out
I
of
like and then
respect
and this
of
but
Lisa.
this is not a daily
Right,
occurrence and that have
right,
a problem. They don't live there.
right.
So
And then they don't come over that much. So
yeah, so me don't know what the problem is. Every now and then. So I mean, we got a neighbor them, me can't bother.
well, that shit don't bother me, except for the dishes rattling. Keep that to yourself. We don't even wanna. We not gonna do all that. You got twice for that, because that means they'd have to be in your kitchen. I mean, in my kitchen, doing all that, running and jumping and flipping and shit, and they're not. They're not even doing the running and jumping and flipping. Like they can run from my room to the bathroom or into the living room. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't doing all that. So she ain't got no more time to say that though. We gonna cut that out. Don't come up here saying that your dishes is rattling because I don't even want to hear that again. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
had
she's
twice with that. We
dangerous.
not doing that shit no more. We ain't doing that shit no more. I don't even want to hear that again because now you make now I feel some type of way like you saying my grandkids are some type of animals or some shit that's doing the utmost. We gonna cut that out.
Why she
I said you
extra
do that
bad?
twice, and there's not a third time.
I
Okay,
just know she's very extra.
well, luckily my daughter answered the door because I didn't even hear her knocking.
Yo,
Because
why
that
she
would
so
have been she
extra?
wouldn't have said that. I don't know, but if I had went to the door, I would have told her, "Yeah, don't say that no more. Like, don't say that your dishes is rattling. We gonna leave that alone." Mm-mm.
Yo, the woman wicked, man. So
Don't
let
say
me
that
ask you a question.
again.
And what kind of dish could I rackle now? That woman a dangerous, man.
I mean, I know they sued this building to fuck up, but they ain't sold up to the point where they're in the living room or in my room and your fucking dishes is rattling from the living room or my room. I know that's not possible. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
liar
So
wicked.
we're going. So that would have been. So if I had to answer the door, it'd have been stopped today. But I didn't even know she was knocking. My daughter heard her. She's like, "Oh, that's the neighbor." She said her dishes was bad, and I was like, "Yeah, she gonna have to cut that out. She gonna have to cut that out. I don't even hear that no more. I'm over that. We gonna let that go.
Oh, God.
You doing too much
This is
now.
a rattling.
Yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And you gonna be mad. You say it again, you gonna be mad at me. So don't say that no more. When the shit really be rattled.
Mm-mm. Woman dangerous, that's what I mean. No. Um, but yeah. All right, friend.
All right.
Bye.
I shall talk
Bye,
to you later. Bye,
friend.
friend. Bye, anybody that's on the. I don't even know if there's anybody on there but us. But anyway,
Bye,
I shall talk to you later.
bye, friend.
Bye, friend.